Alright, so session 1. This is where we're at. This is what the deal. This is the new D&D 5th edition session 1. Even though we're going to continue what we did with CNC. So to recap for our new player that we traded for this week.
Alright, so Tracy.
Robert. This is the world you're in. It's called the continent of Dagroon. The country of Dagran is on this side of the mountains. This is where you're from.
Oh God.
Over here is the country of
Why does the universe,
Karundil.
the world look like a giant koala?
Because it just so happened to be that way.
Okay.
Life works out
koala.
that way.
You got a problem?
I don't always see the koalas. You have to show me that later. This is Karundil. It's the other country where the other races were outcast when they lost the war 500 years ago.
Oh.
You guys started off in the town of Saludaz. You met each other there. You guys were working as bounty hunters for some reason. You discovered a kidnapping plot, followed the kidnapping plot to the Myth Forest.
And we weren't responsible?
You were not responsible.
Oh.
You guys followed the plot to the Myth Forest, and you were unable to find the kidnappers. But you did help somebody kidnap the Duke, accidentally, but you helped.
Oh,
That sounds more like it.
I'm not a shady character. What are you talking about?
You didn't contribute to the. You didn't actually physically do anything to kidnap the Duke, but you really didn't protect him like you were supposed to. You just kind of turned the blind eye to it and watched him, the other person walk away with him.
Oh, hey, look, he's over here now.
And you followed that to the Myth Forest, where you found a cave full of goblins with water that killed a wizard. With water flowing out.
That's
yes,
some
that's how he
impressive
died.
water.
Now I'm rewriting history.
What's the level of the water?
It did better kill the wizard.
It was level 0 water.
You decided to let everybody in the cave know you were coming by setting it on fire at the entrance, letting them all run and hide. Eventually you chased them down a hole where they were hiding and killed them all anyways. Make it more fun, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And you found some elves. Actually, I'm standing corrected. Who here is you two? You're a gnome, right?
Yeah.
And you're a human? Mm-hmm. You two did all this. You two were captured.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. You two were down in the dungeon. They came and freed you.
I'm a gnome. Nobody messes with gnomes.
So you two were.
Well,
that's where you two. That's what you two. You two were down in this dungeon because you were from LSD Forest over here.
LSD Forest?
LSD Forest. ELESTI. LSD Forest.
Oh, LST Forest.
LSD Forest. Yeah.
I thought you said LSD Forest. I'm like,
No.
yeah.
LSD Forest. You're over here. You were with the Elven Prince, who was coming to investigate reports that elves were attacking caravans with the help of undead. And
Sounds like me.
This was causing humans a lot of tension, and the humans were starting to become confrontational with the elves, and you guys are trying to contain the peace. So you came with this prince to try to figure this out.
Well, the prince was trying to contain the peace.
You were ambushed by elves
I was doing something.
and goblins and kidnapped and brought to this place.
What happened to the prince?
Well, you can get there.
Okay, sorry.
Where you were tortured. The prince was taken through a portal to Kurundil because you discovered that they were planning to kill the prince and the duke. They're going to blame the death of the duke on the elves. They're going to blame the death of the prince on the humans to get the war started. And then they've got portals located here, here. There was one here, but you guys destroyed it eventually. And up here in the dwarves and over here. And they're going to bring their army through the portals and ambush the continent of Dagran while the humans and elves are fighting each other. After they've destroyed their armies fighting each other, they're going to come in and just kill everything and take it over.
Oh, no, they can't do that. I want to do that.
So they freed you, you revealed this to them, and you guys decided that you wanted to go save the prince somewhere over here. You know roughly where they took him. And you know that even though this is impenetrable, there's a barrier over here, there's a barrier all the way across it. You can't be penetrated, you know there's a way under it.
There's a small little cave.
You have a guide with you, Tarin Mariel. He's the second in command, basically. And he is with you guys, and he says that there's a passageway through here. So you decided to go save him. You went to a town, got a fort. You went to a fort, you shopped around a bit, and you walked around the mountains. Okay, you shopped around for a couple hours.
Not me. I was captured out of a dungeon, but the fighter who left.
There was some fighter that ran away.
He did some shopping.
He did some shopping. And you came through here to the foothills, trying to find the entrance. You knew roughly where it was at. You didn't know exactly where it was at, but you knew it was there. It was roughly somewhere over here. You avoided some orc war bands that were moving through. which is weird because there shouldn't be any orcs moving through here, but for some reason there are.
They do what they
They
want.
follow the horses.
And then you finally, right about dawn, you found the entrance to what you think is the entrance to the hidden passage, and that's where we last left off. And that's where this new 5th edition campaign will begin with new characters.
So basically, Michael Jackson tried to kill Prince.
No, Michael Jackson had nothing to do with this.
Prince had the last laugh, and the
No.
war for pop began.
You're not wearing sandals that make you make horrible puns or analogies, so no. That's your one freebie for the day,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you wasted it.
I didn't think it was a waste. It was fun.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh God, please don't.
I have the sandals now, so I can do that anytime I want.
That's not a pun.
Not this session.
That's not a pun.
It's a pun
That's
in my
true.
book.
That is not a pun.
No,
It depends what the definition of the word pun
That's
is.
just a really stupid thing to say.
The definition of the pun is not that.
Yes, it does depend on that. I'll grant you that.
Okay.
So
So you found what you think is the entrance to.
by the understanding of Jesse,
But before we do that, let's go ahead because we should already know each other, but we don't. So let's introduce ourselves to each other.
Bookmaster Tracy, can we have?
You
a
haven't
book
really
on
have
the
really
side
had time
of
to
the
talk to each other and get to know each
What
other.
am I doing?
So
What am I doing? I'm copying this down so I give you the book.
table? What are you doing? Getting baited really hard.
Yeah, we're poking each other back and forth. Poke the bear, and the bear doesn't like getting poked back apparently. Okay.
Poking, bitching.
We'll start with Robert.
Tomato, tomato.
You can introduce who your character is.
Oh, this is Zalos.
After my class sensitivity training, I will not be calling you by your classes. I learned my lesson from that.
Yeah, they'll learn you.
That's
So
why we
instead
didn't-
of seeing a bard, you see a gnome.
That's why we didn't play last week. That's why we got kicked out of the CNC league, and we had to join the D&D league.
They'll take
Class
anybody.
sensitivity training.
We had to go to class sensitivity
They'll take
training.
anybody.
We had to switch leagues because of it. But I'm better now.
Yeah, trade out some.
So you're not a rogue. Okay, fine.
His knuckles
Describe
are turning
yourself.
white.
Well, I'm a rogue.
So you were having problems,
Understand the errors of my ways.
and you brought me in to help fix some of the problems. I think
I have not been to
this is
racial
not-
sensitivity training yet, so
You see a gnome.
go ahead. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
This is Zalos. He's a cleric.
Does he have a last name?
No, he's a cleric.
I'm not allowed to comment on that. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. No, he's noble born. He's
That would
apparently
explain why you're with the prince.
That was why the prince, of course. The rest of it's kind of muddled over. I'm just trying to do what I do.
Okay. Does he have like a?
It's a little fuzzy.
Does he wear armor?
Yes, he wears chainmail armor.
Does he
He
have?
has a hammer.
Does
He's
he
got a
have skin? Does it
crossbow.
have a color? Does
So
he?
his deity,
nose.
like his holy symbol, what deity is it?
Well, it's kind of obscure, but it could be Kitara, Kitaran. Kitaran.
Oh, the evil bad one, huh?
There's no evil bad god, is there?
He's good, as far as you know.
All gods are merciful and just.
From his viewpoint, he's good.
Because he's the god of war.
Yeah.
And
War is good.
righteous war.
War is good. It controls population, right?
'Cause, how are you going to have a?
Controls
I-
population.
Yeah.
What do you? Are you against?
Culling.
How
Are you
gonna
against
have,
population control?
How are you going to have a crusade without a god of war?
It depends on the method of the population control.
Oh god, these are some huge cards. What are we doing with these?
Now, unlike other games where people have small cards, I have big cards because I'm just larger than other people.
It's bad.
Self-plug.
Anyway, we'll get there in a minute.
What do you want on these?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So, are you done describing yourself?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
Gnome guy,
Gnome guy.
which is crazy dwarf. You're a crazy dwarf.
Okay.
That's what gnomes are in this setting. They're crazy dwarfs.
They shave their beards and they get skinny.
I have a beard. Don't insult me that way.
Yeah, they have beards.
Well, compared to a dwarf, you don't have a beard.
I have the most glorious dwarven beard there is.
Okay. Yeah. He's
Okay.
a crazy dude. Don't insult a dwarf's beard. All right, go.
It's like bushy and full and all the way down here.
Okay, get past the beard.
Okay.
Yes, past the beard.
I'm a crazy dwarf. I'm a bard. A traveling
I
salesman.
can't comment on that.
My character's name is Duran's Rubicon.
Is Duran's what?
Duran's Rubicon.
Okay. You're a bard. And your name is Duran Duran. Okay.
You know whatever name you're gonna come up with is gonna be screwed over by. You just know it. So just be prepared for it.
I could have chose worse, but okay.
I'm a
go ahead.
tradesman of sort, and that's it.
Oh, so you would have been really good in the marketplace, but I don't know what you're doing then.
Being
Well,
crazy.
Next
Apparently.
marketplace will be good.
Being crazy, apparently.
Are you wearing anything?
I have leather armor. And
Clothing,
I have
clothing optional.
Yeah, I have leather armor. I have a little bag, and I have
A little bag.
It is a gnome.
Strategically placed.
It is a gnome, so it's probably not a huge bag.
no, the biggest you've seen. I got belts with pouches on it, and tools, and all sorts of stuff.
Okay. All right, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you got more description you want to give, that's
No, I'm good.
okay. Oh, now we got the
You're horribly butchered, anyways.
other elf,
Well, I'm a half elf, which I think in this setting
like a
is
city elf.
a city elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just like the cities.
They call them city elves because they're the domesticated elves.
So you would know that I carry a crossbow. I wear studded leather armor. A very dark personality. A little bit bookish. I'm always carrying. I carry around a couple of books that I'm always looking through.
Nerd.
Yep. But whenever somebody says something like that to me, I give them an evil look.
I was about to say, but I wouldn't say that to your character's face.
Tends to make them walk away.
Or blow up.
Would die in some terrible
Or
fashion.
sit on the pot for 5 weeks.
Montezuma!
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Cool.
And that brings us to.
I
this
am a
dude.
human fighter.
I can't comment on
Snoggar
that.
Snognud. Yep, that's my name.
Okay. I'm not.
And I was a
You're not a barbarian.
soldier. No, I was a soldier.
It's not-
We don't
no,
call
no.
people by their classes. There's more to a person than a class.
And chainmail, shield, sword, the usual.
Lots and lots of snogging.
Okay.
And I tell lots of wonderful war stories.
You gotta tell us one now.
Well, there was a time. Oh, I'm gonna finish this.
Wow. That was a very terrible war story.
Man, you were writing a
Interesting
novel
thing.
back
I do
then.
carry a shield, but I don't carry any melee weapons with me.
Okay. So we have a guy that carries a shield and no melee weapons. He might be a little crazy.
He's a
Probably.
gunslinger, dude.
Alright, put your character's name on the card.
Character's name. I love how
It
it
doesn't
specifies.
matter. He's gonna change it. Anyway.
Robert, that's our character's name.
That's your character's name, Robert.
You said put the name on there. You didn't
And just to take care of some housekeeping business.
Nothing will go over my head.
By the way, my guy's name is Zerold. I don't think I said that.
Okay,
So
put your character's
the hell.
name on there. Put his armor class on there.
Armor class.
In this case, it's god awful. Put his HP on there, so I'd like to know your
Living
HP.
target.
Oh god, he's gonna keep trying.
I'm not gonna keep track of your HP, so shut up. I just like to know your hit points.
Oh, there it is.
So if I got a really bad attack.
I did that
So if you piss me off and
unintentionally.
I want to kill you, I know exactly how much
You know,
damage to
you-
deal to you.
I said armor class,
Um,
living target, and unintentionally I just started writing living target without even thinking.
You don't need. You put your passive perception on there.
Oh, so is passive perception just what you notice without even having to roll?
Yes.
Yep.
It's basically
12.
10 plus what you
I
would.
like that mechanic because when you tell people
You don't have to roll.
roll a notice check, then in the metagame, well, there's something here.
Yeah.
I just really.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is good because I don't like doing the roll a perception check. Oh, okay. We know
Oh, well,
something's
I
here.
I
suck
use it
at
sometimes. Not all the time.
I don't have to do any false perception checks to throw you, keep you off guard.
So that means some characters will just notice some things anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like if
that-
something's trying to stealth around you, I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna base it off your passive perception, whether or not you notice it or not.
oh, so we don't actually get to act.
Anything else?
You want?
Okay. Hold on.
Your bank account number, credit card number, and the 3 numbers on the back.
F-U-C-K.
That would be helpful.
Y-O-U.
I don't think I really need to know anything else about you. If I do, I'll have you add it to the card later.
Maybe your speed.
Our zodiac sign.
Yes. I need to know 3 things about you that you'd like to do on a first date. Oh. That'll work. You can hold on to the cards for now. And also, as a matter of housekeeping, I have to ask if anybody here is playing a gay character. Gotta get that out of the way now, just in case it's important. You might actually. How about this? To keep it secret, if you're playing a gay character, just write it at the underneath.
So
Put,
no
I am
judgments
playing-
can be
Put
passed.
gay or straight.
John
Put gay or
is a
straight.
gay character.
Put gay or straight.
I guess I would if I would have. Yeah, I'd put John as my.
John is my gay character.
That's my name.
Okay.
It'd be John.
There I am.
Wow. Good luck reading that.
If I can't read it, it all goes down to zeros.
What's your AC? 18. Are you full of shit?
8?
No. What's your AC?
12.
Oh,
0 hit points?
I have a better AC than somebody.
I figure big cards.
I'm not gonna call any names.
Because the
Okay.
sad part is I can actually read that just fine.
So,
Yeah, it's that leather and shit.
you come across an opening. There is some what you would assume would be what you think is the opening, but it's sealed pretty tightly.
What kind of seal?
A magical seal.
Jesse, sealed
We must
until
penetrate the seal.
sealed until the 6th
You
day.
should. If you want to get to Clarendale, you have to penetrate the seal and explode out the other side.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm going to take it and run with it. If you bring it up, I will take it and run with it. That's your own. Hold on
Yes,
to it.
wow.
I don't need it right now.
What do you mean
That
sound-
was just
Make it way to sound important.
waste of time homework assignment that
Yes,
he gave
exactly. I'm a teacher. I give those all the time.
us. Busy work.
It's called busy
Anybody
work.
else
It's
notice
called-
he's basically just writing out a new, like,
No,
no.
he's writing.
You right?
Why are you poking him when he's doing that so you can have the book?
True.
That is like, I wouldn't poke him when he's doing it so you can have the book. Like you've been whining about for a while.
Like I'm supposed to really think any of that matters. to me.
Okay.
But keep the book.
It had been 36 seconds since the last time. we
All
bitched
right,
about not having
I'm
a
gonna
book.
keep my healing spells just for this side of the table.
Okay.
That's okay. So you heal Robert, Robert heals them. Actually, that's a good way to split the healing spells. You
So
heal
I am
this
not
side of the
gonna
table, and Robert will heal this side of the table. We're good. You guys win because you get the cleric healing you, and he's
This one I'm
dedicated to
not
healing.
Yeah, he's dedicated to healing, I'm sure.
Yeah, clerical war.
Yeah. Oh, I heal you. I heal you. You are no longer alive. You are healed from the human condition. You no longer have the human condition.
I heal you of the mortal coil.
You no longer care about
Your brain is
anything.
damaged. Let me fix it for you with this warhammer.
Are you letting him use your dice tower? Because you're going to take penalties if you do.
Well, he doesn't let me use the book, so
Oh.
I'll be nice.
But you're letting him use your book,
Oh, so now
you
he's
kinda still
recognizing it as your
have to take
book.
penalties in. Unless he gives you back your bestiary from
He
13
actually did
days.
say it was my book.
That's cute, Tracy.
Okay.
So, you know, it's rent to own.
I'll pay a penny.
For every word you copy out of there, that's another $1 you owe him. And you're pretty high right now.
You're stealing
every
materials.
ability you use
Yeah.
is
All right,
buck.
Tracy's over there stealing materials from his property.
So
What the hell?
you've kind of determined that this is the entrance to the hidden passage, but there's a language that you're not 100% familiar with, unless you speak North, and then you might know the language.
Dwarf.
Oh gosh, I forgot.
Dwarf?
I don't have any languages
Like the
down.
old show in the 80s?
Where's languages at? I don't have any.
I am
Oh, jeez.
It will go under.
I am a crazy
Well, it wasn't
racial-
on this list stuff here.
You know what,
It's
John?
under
I must
race.
actually be a
Going to
crazy
the
dwarf
race.
because I speak.
It's under race.
Yeah, it's under race. It'll tell you how many what languages you know.
Okay.
So we're building those characters now, where we wait till the DM says we need to read some. Oh wait, hold on. I haven't picked my
know what
languages
language
yet.
I speak.
I suggest you pick dwarf.
Okay. I want to pick dwarf. Well, let's see. Languages. You can speak
Wait,
and read
what,
Red Common. and
what
one
language does anyone need to
choice.
read? Orc. Oh, I speak Orc, and
Actually,
I have a feeling I'm going to
Can I say it for a
speak
second?
Elf because I was a soldier.
I didn't actually check all the languages I could speak.
So I'm going to speak Common and Elf.
okay.
Do we get any
I'm gonna have to
bonuses?
shave your head soon and just call you Tracy.
Poke me, I'll poke you back.
Yeah, I wouldn't poke Jesse. He will poke you back.
You might enjoy it.
Jesse, or Tracy will get mad and then poke you back eventually when
I
he's
don't
not so
really
mad.
care, honestly.
Okay.
Robert will just look at you like, why are you?
Okay,
doing
I
this?
speak Dwarven.
Oh man, I got nothing to lose over here. That's great.
What do you bring it to?
Languages.
Let's not throw our card. Take penalties for that.
Yay.
Am I gonna dye the card red now?
123.
Is it a red card? Or is it a yellow card?
Of the yellow card.
I haven't
Give you
gotten red
caution.
yet.
Alright,
Give you
standard
caution, yeah.
languages.
I haven't booked you yet.
For gnomes.
Okay, well, I thought when I asked if we were done building characters, we chose
Well,
languages,
you said
but
your race told you that, and
I guess that depends on what your definition of the word finished character is.
I just automatically assumed it was just
Here
no.
it is. Common, dwarvish, elvish, giant, gnomish, goblin, halfling.
What the hell?
Orc.
I know all of that?
No, these are all the
Oh.
standard languages.
Yeah.
That's why I asked what standard languages do gnomes know.
I don't know. Gnomish?
That's what I thought, and then he's like, check your...
But there is no gnomish, so it's probably dwarven.
It's a form
He
of...
speaks.
It's an
he
off
speaks
form of...
crazy.
It's a form of crazy dwarf.
Crazy dwarf, not dwarf.
Dwarf.
Now, the languages...
this is
the
nice,
languages
too.
you would know would be human... Basic... Sorry, basic. Everybody knows
Languages
basic.
you can speak, read, and write. Common and gnomish, so that's dwarvish in this.
Dwarf.
So I was right. So I can speak common, dwarf, and gnome.
Yeah.
The gnomish language, which uses dwarvish script, is renowned.
It would be like the Gnomish and Dwarvish would be the difference
That's what you get.
between English in America and English in Britain.
No, it's dwarf, and then it's cursive dwarf.
No, it would be the difference between English in Britain and English in America. It's mostly the same with a few
Just a little
weird
bit of
things,
changes.
like calling your apartment a flat.
Or your Toyota
Yeah.
Or it's Kissy Snoggy.
So,
Or your flashlight
who
a torch.
speaks Dwarven?
I do.
Just one. Okay. Well, you can see that inscribed on here in front of the door is 4 sentences, basically.
Okay.
4 short, very short sentences. It says 10 men's strength, 10 men's length, 10 men can't break it, yet young boy walks off with it.
10 men's length, that young
said-
boy walks off
This
with.
got dirty.
You don't need to ask questions because you can't read Dwarf.
Jeez.
Wait till he tells you what it says. God, metagaming. Minus 50 experience.
I don't like this.
You lose experience. You lose experience. You all lose experience. You're level 1 again. Level down.
He's the bad Oprah.
Oh, wait, I'll start taking gold away. Then you'll start listening.
Is that how that works?
No, we only get 1 a game. You can't take it away from me.
Please, sir, can I have
All right,
some
so it says
more?
10 men's strength, 10 men's length, 10 men can't break it, yet a young boy walks off with it.
So it's 10 minutes length.
That's
It's
all it says in
really
there.
hard, and young boys walk off with it. And it has a strength of 10 men. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Do
I'm a crazy
Do you
dwarf.
recite it to the rest of us?
Yeah, I guess.
And I can help you
Okay.
solve it. Read it one more time, please.
Okay, so here's what he tells you when he recites it to you. He points to the thing. He says,
10
it
men's
Let's write it
strength.
down, Mr. Whitman.
10
says
men's
10
length.
men's strength, 10 men's length, 10 men can't break it, yet a young boy walks off with it.
Does it have chain?
And as you inspect the door, I would assume you would inspect the door, you notice there is a little notch
Kids don't walk
on
off with chains.
in the rock. Stone.
That wouldn't make any
There's a little
sense.
notch that you could, a little indention, and kind of like a loop, kind of, so you could loop something through. Kind of a handle almost. Really, as you think of it, it'd be kind of close to a handle. Maybe you could pull on it and open the door.
What was that first part again? 10 men.
10 men's strength,
10 men's length.
10 men's length, 10
Oh,
men can't break it.
60 feet?
Yet a young boy walks off with it.
I don't know.
We're off to a great start.
Ah, to start. I'm having trouble deciding.
That's good. It's an interesting riddle, though. Ten men strength, 10 men length. Can't be broken by 10 men, yet boys walk off with it.
Your little captain says he has a prayer book. He also has a bottle with a cork. I'm not sure if that helps though.
And he once found a very strange coin on the floor that he avoided like a plague.
Smart guy.
10 men or a...
Would I have any insight into this? Just to give me a hint?
Hold on. Is it 10 as a number or 10 as in the metal?
10 as in the number.
Okay.
10. TEN.
10 men.
Yeah,
That was a good question.
10.
Very,
John.
you would know,
Like what
being
I
a dwarf, this pass was. Well, actually, you could roll a history. Anybody can roll a history to kind of find out some information about.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
plus
my
0 on that,
perception,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
History.
History. Yeah, I'll take that plus 0.
If I remember where I put this
Plus
in the
three.
book.
Let's do a 7.
20.
11.
This is tough.
Alright,
Between these
right,
two,
this
which
is
one do I take?
Alright, so you would know this is the path of Drakher. Anybody that got a 15 or higher. It's actually 20 or higher. We're gonna make it a whole.
I got a 20.
Anybody else get above a 20? Okay, so you're the only one that really knows this, which kind of makes sense, I guess. You would know that this is the fabled path of Drakher. And you know that Drakher is an ancient dwarven city in its expanded empire during the last age, which was 500 years ago. The dwarves live, wherever the map went. The dwarves live in somewhere or another. Up here in the Thorman Mountains. But they tried to expand their empire down here to these mountains down here. And so they built an ancient city in here, which was Drakher. During the Great War, Drakher served as the southern staging empire for the dwarves. So it was their second staging empire during the Great War to help them. Following the Great War, Drakher fell into ruin. The dwarves kind of secluded themselves back into the mountain. The wizards put a barrier over the mountain, so the evil races, or the unholy races, I guess, you guys
It's
consider
like a
them
tall
evil.
tale.
They were sent over to Corindil to die because they tried to kill everybody else. They sent them over here as their punishment. They built a barrier where they could not come back into Dagran again, and they never had set foot back in there again. So eventually the city fell into ruin as the doors went back. Due to attacks by orcs and goblins who moved into the area, the dwarves sealed the passage and abandoned the area. Orcs and goblins have used Drakher as a giant tunnel since then. And you would know, being a dwarf, that dwarves like to have unique types of keys to open their doors.
Oh, they like interesting keys.
Yeah, they don't use typical keys per se. They like to have unique keys.
Okay.
Usually items, and they usually leave clues to what items you need to open their doors. Yeah, that's about what you would know.
So it's a niche that basically loops back.
Yeah, it's not a handle, but it's basically like a handle. It's kind of cut. If the stone's here, it's kind of cut in, and down here, it kind of there's another niche.
So it's kind
And
of a hook.
you're not 100% sure that this opening and this opening connect to each other through the stone, but it's probably an educated guess that it would.
Okay. Well, I tell them this nice little history lesson. So I'm saying you pointed the door
They're
spot
very
and all that
impressed.
out, and I'm like,
The NPC calls you a nerd.
I deserve it.
And so your guess would be that whatever's written on there would be some kind of a clue as to what you would need to open the door.
Right.
What kind of a key you need to open the door.
So it's Cluedo key.
Can we take letters? I guess it wouldn't translate that way.
Sure would.
I'd say a rope or a chain.
Boys walk off with it.
Yeah, you can carry it.
Yeah, but men could carry it too.
But it didn't say, it just said they couldn't break it.
Rope
And
or
it's-
chains probably. This is my first thought, but maybe we can try it.
I don't know.
Anybody have any rope or chain?
I have rope.
I have rope.
I don't think I have chain. Can we look around and see if there's any chains?
Doesn't sound like a key.
You do not see any chains.
Try your rope.
I'll try to rope.
Can I? I want to.
So what are you doing with the
Can I
rope?
study the indention?
Yeah. I mean, you just see kind of what you do. It kind of here's the top of it. This way kind of goes down.
I mean, can I figure out if they
It
need?
disappears into the stone, and then down here you see this one's going down, and it
Does it have any,
levels up like this.
does it have any like worn marks or anything?
Yeah, it does. In the on the one on the top where it kind of goes like down like that, you can see right up here, it's kind of, all here's kind of brushed off a bit. Something's been rubbing up on it. Hands, maybe. Some other items, maybe.
Okay.
Is it a glory hole?
Oh,
Go ahead and
it
stick
is-
whatever you think you need to stick in there and see.
There's probably a lot of glory to be found inside, so yeah, I guess it would be a glory hole.
Oh, that has nothing to do with boys.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, we'll stick the rope through and see.
Yep.
Okay, so you just stick the rope through.
Yeah.
You're the one that caused that, Jesse.
Okay, you stick the rope through.
And try to do what the length of 10 men, however long that is, through.
60 feet.
Do you have rope that are 60 feet long?
It's 50.
No, we got 50.
How many 50
They're short
foot
people.
rope? Yeah.
Well, they're dwarves. How tall are dwarves? See?
I'm assuming height has absolutely nothing.
10 and be
to do
40 feet.
Yeah, so we'll just
So you just like extend it out?
see what's happening here.
Okay. Nothing really. But you haven't put much pressure on the rope, so you're not sure maybe. you
Well,
should
my
pull-
first idea was just to pull it through.
Yeah, run it
Okay.
through.
Nothing really happened. It runs through,
Nah, it doesn't come out the bottom.
which you would assume would, while not a sign you were looking for, nothing came out and killed you, so you haven't really angered the door.
Well, that's a scary thought now.
Because you know doors like to build countermeasures for people to break into their.
Feed half the rope through it and pull from both ends.
All right, you feed half the rope through, pull on both ends, and the door pulls out.
Cool. Is it like a drawer? Just
I think it's safe. We'll collect the rope back up.
And 4 Sturges come out and kill you.
suck it inside.
Only one is needed.
No, I'm not the wizard this time.
Oh, you're not
I
the
can
wizard.
Well, no, actually, I have about the same number of hit points in this character. to tell the truth. No, I have more. That's scary.
That's pretty sad. It takes you 5 levels of D&D to get first level hit points in 13th age.
Sounds about right.
I really like how they do that, though. They give you enough hit points.
It should be a little bit of padding at first.
Yeah.
They give you enough hit points to actually live.
All right. So that one door opens. And it comes into a very small...
Oh, that's where we are?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
even- is that what you're copying down?
That's it.
Yeah, I left it there for you to copy down. I was trying, at least. I mean, you have no idea where you're entering because this isn't actually the map for the. This is actually the map for. I just stole it from somewhere and adapted it. So you come into a very small cavern region. It goes on for.
It's pretty small. It's only this wide.
Oh yeah, you got to like
Only I
How
can
do
fit
you
in there.
even
and
work
suck it in.
through it?
I don't even think you could.
the doors.
I'm a gnome.
No, it's
Now you're a dwarf.
about 6 feet wide. It goes up 10 feet high. Very, very dirty, very rocky, very dusty. This cavern extends for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 60 feet forward. And then it comes into a large room. Actually, no, it doesn't. It comes to a door. It comes to a door.
I think there's a large room behind this door.
And who can
insight
see in the,
tells me you
who
might
can
be
see in the
right.
dark? It's not very bright in here.
I can see a little light.
So you two can see. You can see in the dark.
No light.
The light. You're dwarfs. You can. Yeah, you can see in here.
Dark vision.
Okay.
You're kind of blinded.
Dark vision. Apparently
So apparently I get dark vision now.
It's
Cool.
it's low light. You're close enough to the entrance. Enough light's
I
coming
would
in
be
for it to be low
stunned
light.
if gnomes and dwarves didn't get full dark vision.
Do I get full dark vision?
I would be stunned if you didn't. Dwarves live under mountains.
Well, he's not a dwarf officially. He's just a crazy dwarf that doesn't like the mountains.
Okay, well let's all look under gnome.
He gets whatever gnome gets.
Okay, let's see what gnomes get.
Then stop calling me a dwarf.
You're a
Okay,
crazy
you're.
dwarf.
I'm gonna call you whatever the hell I want to call
You're
you.
a city dwarf.
Call you.
Call
Look
him-
under. Look under.
So I'm a
That would
domesticated.
be
I'm a
the only time I need to
domesticated.
look at it.
Yeah.
They're city dwarves and half of those are city
Not all
elves.
dwarves live in a
Did you
mountain.
know
I mean-
you have the minor illusion cantrip?
I do not.
So there is no door. He just made you think there was one.
Cool.
But you come to
Whenever
another
you make
door.
an intelligence history check related to magic items or technological devices, you can add twice your proficiency bonus, which you could have done this last time.
Well, I still passed.
There's more stuff here that you should check out. Dark vision.
Sweet.
You have superior vision in dark and dim conditions. You can see in dim light within 60 feet as if you were in bright light. and darkness as if it were dim light, which is the exact same thing as elves and.
Sweet.
You want easy mode or hard mode?
You can't discern
How do
color
you want me to
in
answer
darkness.
that correctly?
Only shades of gray.
Okay, so I can see in the dark.
It's your choice. Easy mode or hard mode.
That's not going to equipment. Dark vision is not equipment.
Is there
Those
dark
are
mode?
not night vision goggles.
Yes. Yes, there is. I don't feel like reading nightmare mode though.
Is there a normal mode? Because I don't know easy and hard. Is there a normal?
Yeah, I guess. I got 3.
Well,
I can give
there's
you.
a bunch of
I got a
cool
choice of
stuff
1
I
out of
should
3.
check out in there. Can I check it out?
One is definitely harder than the others.
No? Okay.
What? I was listening to the DM talk.
Who does that?
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised after yesterday you want to listen to the DM talk.
Well, I was gonna say since you said there's a bunch of interesting stuff I should know, can I look at it?
As soon as you get a book, you should.
Yeah, that would be.
Aye, there's
That
the one.
classism though.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to give you normal mode. So you come to a door. Those of you with dark vision,
As long as you're not a dirty poor boy.
and that can
It has nothing to do with it.
and that can read dwarf. Oh, sorry, this one's an elf. My bad.
Oh,
Those of you that can read elf,
I can read. I can't.
Yes.
I don't know. Obviously, the person who has elf.
you can't see though if you have dark vision.
Yeah, that was just a weird talk.
So
Anyway.
what? They just hold my hand. And,
Kind of. You're following. Well, I guess a little light.
You have torches.
All right, fine.
Torches or something. I would
Wait,
have
you lighting the torch?
I'm gonna have to. I can't see.
But then things can see you.
Why did we bring the human along?
Yeah, humans are such handicaps.
Comedy relief.
Do you need to see right now?
Anybody got?
I think it would probably.
They
be
can probably
good
tell
if-
you what it says.
I think it would be good if I could see.
They can probably tell you what it says.
Alright,
I'm
well-
gonna need to see.
I'm gonna cast light on my hammer.
Alright.
It's this eerie green light.
It's not light in here.
Mm,
Those of you that have low light and dark vision, you no longer can see because there's no darkness to see it.
well, he's telling
That would be an
you.
interesting setup. You either see in the dark or you see in the light. No, either. No light. Yes, we
There's
have
no,
light.
There's no middle
no
ground.
light.
Really.
We argue over that for 5 hours.
And now you have to look at my warhammer hammer, which is inscribed
All
with
right,
my holy symbol.
we've agreed that we'll put a wall between us as we walk.
That doesn't stop the light completely.
And now everyone has to look at my
Okay.
holy symbol.
So above this door, you see another key, or not a key, but you see another clue to what key you might need to open this door, because dwarves are
Oh gosh, here we go again.
bastards apparently.
Oh no, this is actually
I didn't know
very
dwarves
typical.
loved
Dwarves love this stuff actually.
Oh,
Actually,
dwarves love tinkering with shit.
This
Yeah.
was
I
the
know they like
elves.
riddles,
This
though.
was the elves' idea because they didn't want people from other area coming over, so they wanted to close the thing. But they thought it might be nice to have the passage still openable. Elves are
Dwarves love machine.
attentive like that apparently. Actually, not apparently, but everybody knows that. But this one says, "I have many tongues but cannot taste. By me, most things are turned to waste. I crack and snap, yet I stay whole. I may take the largest toll."
Many times
And
can't taste.
it looks like there might be more, but it's kind of
Oh wait,
rubbed
read that
off.
Again. Read that again.
Fire
many
sounds
tongues.
like a.
Read that
I have
again.
many tongues, but I cannot taste.
Yeah.
By me, most things are turned to waste. I crack and snap, yet I stay whole.
Oh, that was a book.
It's fire.
I may take the largest hole. And there's some more in there, but it's been rubbed off.
Put your torch in there.
Oh, I don't. Oh well, yeah.
Use a hammer of light.
Well, we'll just light the
Use a
torch
bottle of
and-
the cork. Alright, door opens. You light a torch and get in there. I knew I should have given you hard mode. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lines long.
Oh my gosh. Well, the more lines, the more clues you have, though.
Yeah, but that means most of the clues are worthless. If they need to give you that many.
Actually, no, you guys will probably figure it out pretty quickly. Alright. I didn't feel like reading it all, and it wouldn't be that good anyway. So that one, this door opens, and the storage comes out and eats the wizard.
That's
Dang
him.
it. Oh, he's dead.
That's him.
No, he's a warlock.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
that is
no,
the wizard.
classism! Stop it!
Oh my gosh! I have to go to training now.
Classes.
You just revealed it to everybody. Dang it.
I said wizard.
I'm
I was-
not.
I said wizard.
I wasn't trying
That's
to.
it, this
but
character's ruined.
He baited me into it. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
Dude, I'm a recovering classist. You got to stop. I don't want to have to go back to class sensitivity training. We'll get kicked out of this league, too. They'll indefinitely suspend me like Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, that's for beating on your players and kids and
Oh,
stuff.
what do you get for beating on your players?
What you get?
I get a job, because that's my job, to beat on the players.
Yeah.
Why do you play the game? You play to win the game.
Stop beating and
All
get
right, let's
away.
go to the
Next
players.
clue thing.
Yeah, just stop beating and get
So
off.
the door opens. This one does. This time it opens to a large room.
I was right.
Pay the man.
Yeah, somebody pay me.
Hey, the man. Hey, he did say this was his thing. He said, "Read it to me, and I'll figure it out." And he did. So right now, he's your MVP. 50 extra experience for you at the end.
Wait,
If you
I
stay that
figured
way.
out the first one.
I figured out, I was the one that said fire first.
You made me get in trouble with the owner.
And
for
I
being
gave a
classist.
history lesson.
Doesn't really
That is
matter.
correct. You said rope. I was thinking, but you said rope before me. You said fire before me.
And I gave a history lesson on the first one.
So he's
Of course,
oh,
I would know fire.
So you've
I'm-
done nothing, which still
I'm-
makes you the
I'm
MVP.
Completely
He's just-
worthless.
he's just been agreeing with
Look,
us.
according to the terms of my
Wow,
contract,
man, you shouldn't be
you're
so
the
hard on
MVP.
yourself. You're gonna start having like.
I'm okay with that. I accept that.
I
Why-
might change next time, just to let you know, the spell casting one when I have time to read this. So
Just
Spellcasting.
spellcasting fighters.
there's fighters that can cast spells. I just don't want to worry about spells. But you
Okay.
gotta get-
Cantrips, really? What?
Yeah, they have an Eldritch Knight.
That's
I told you
actually
there's a
kinda
fighter
cool.
that can cast spells.
So do you give up some other options?
No, instead
Well, it
of
gives up
doing
his maneuvers and
maneuvers, I got like a route to do.
They-
Do I
at
want
best-
to be champion,
Okay.
battle master?
Everybody, like you had a path to take.
I got you. I got
Yes,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have
I'm
one
just-
time, yeah.
I just didn't know if it was a choice among others.
All right. So first thing you notice about this place is that there are booming waves that you can hear. It's not near an ocean. Oh, it's
Somebody's kryptonite.
close to an ocean, but not directly near an ocean. But you do definitely hear the rhythmic thunder of pounding waves echoing through this underground mine, and it's loud enough to make the stone underfoot shiver. So you're pretty confident there's water somewhere under here and around here, and probably everywhere around here.
Yay, water.
And the waves
Some
come
kind
about
of
2 minutes
liquid
apart. So the loudest bursts of the waves come about 2 minutes apart from each other.
Oh, I'm not that character anymore. I don't have to worry about water. I don't go. No.
You see a wizard come right out. Oh God! The humanity! The humanity! Yeah, he's sliding out. Whee!
Oh, the humanity!
I love these goblins! So the room you come into, it leads into a large cavern supported by natural pillar of rock containing 3 stalagmites.
Oh God.
Stalagmites.
I'm not that character either.
We attack the stalagmites because they're evil.
Whatever the.
They're GM created.
The torches.
They're GM created.
Oh, look, a copper coin.
So they're not going to attack you if you don't attack them, and they are GM created, so you might want to leave them alone.
Oh.
In
They're
the
wearing
western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, are 3 bedrolls. Highly suspicious, considering this place is supposed to be abandoned for 500 years, and a heap of ordinary supplies, also probably highly suspicious. Sacks of flour, bags of salt, meat, lanterns, just fun stuff that you could use to make mischief with.
What are the size of the bedrolls?
They are about goblin sized.
So they're a little bit tiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they won't be strong.
In the northeastern section of the cave,
Typical fighter thing.
you notice that the ceiling has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit.
Wait, the ceiling collapsed and created a pit?
Yes. Apparently it has. No, sorry, the ceiling hasn't collapsed. The floor
I
collapsed.
was going to say, the ceiling collapsed and created a pit.
It said it has collapsed. I just assumed it was the ceiling.
That's actually kind of awesome.
I made I made a bad assumption. You were the MVP for listening. Everybody else was like,
That's why you do 2 19s.
Alright, a sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite that is DM created, so don't attack it, and dangles down the side of the pit, at the bottom of which is a rough-hewn tunnel heading northwest and east. What do you do?
I ignore my first impulse.
Okay.
Then it goes
What
away,
do you
I fall
do?
asleep.
What do you
You gotta
do?
do the one arm. What do you do?
What do you do?
It's sign
No, there's not.
It's sign language for what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? No, there is no container.
But there's gotta be. I hate those characters. Hate them even.
So
Okay.
yes,
The positioning is just horrible.
So,
Okay, well, first we gotta look for the goblins, see if they're still here hiding.
Why don't we take their stuff too?
it looks like they have not been here for a day or 2.
So that means probably not that good anymore.
There's stalactites, some bedrolls, and crap.
If I only had
Yeah.
some trap spells. Put it in the bedrolls.
That'll put a little pep in your step.
Put some scorpions in there. Rattlesnake.
You're probably not here.
Let's search through their stuff.
Yep.
We're gonna search through their stuff. See what we find.
Find a bear claw trap.
You find a poison dart that stabs you.
A homing poison dart.
Yes. It almost stabbed you, but then you realized
actually-
you weren't the target. It went up and it hit him.
It's actually been following you the whole way since
Yeah.
the last time. And just now.
It just now caught up with you. No, you find the same junk that's.
You gave it a
some
moment
flour,
to catch up.
some lamp oil. There's a
Turn
shovel
your back on
laying
the
near it,
Let's take all this stuff.
and a pickaxe.
Yeah, we'll take all this.
Okay. You can carry it, mule.
You do. Wait, so you went to the bedrolls?
Yeah.
Okay, you do notice in the pit there is the body of a human.
Male, female.
From your distance, indistinguishable.
How deep's this pit?
7 feet.
Because if it is, I'm not going down there.
It's basically a chin up. Just a chin up, you know.
I'm not going down there.
It's 20 foot deep.
Holy shnikes.
We got this rope.
Well,
And there's a sturdy hemp rope that's tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down the side of the pit.
oh, it's already got there.
But this is that person's rope.
And at the bottom of the rope, there is a rough tunnel heading northwest and east.
So we got to go down into the pit to get out of this
That
room.
would appear to be the only other way to go. Yes.
It's kind of weird.
We're gonna cross the pit on the opposite side.
I suggest our fighter goes down the pit, make sure it's safe to go.
Classes. He's a person.
Oh, yeah, he's going to training too.
Okay,
I'll
now-
see you in class.
You are correct. I apologize. Withdrawn with. I withdraw my earlier statement. Our
You're gonna have to
heavily
help me down.
armored person.
You're going to have to help me down.
I'm not going down
Help
there.
you down. What are you,
talking
are
about?
you handicapped?
Armor. You know, that kind of does that kind of stuff.
Then take the armor off.
Are you worried that you can't support your weight with the rope on the way down?
I'm just.
With your
if
19
if
strength?
It's more wrapped around
How am
me
I
and
supposed to
stuff.
help you?
With his like
understand.
4 strength?
I have a 12 strength. Thank you
Yeah,
very
see?
much.
See?
Oh, it's basically a chin up for you then.
Oh, see, he's stereotyping you. See?
I know.
Yeah, look, I'm just
Hey.
low strength.
He didn't tell me how strong he was when he.
I'm sorry. I
introduced
don't.
himself.
I don't
that was
fit with your biased worldview.
That was a
Your
deficiency. That was a deficiency in his character description. That's not my problem.
Well, it looks like I have. Well, so now we're going to have to describe. Well, it looks like I have a 12 strength, and I have a.
That would have been appropriate.
I'm pretty healthy. Looks like maybe I got a 16.
I'm not here to
con.
make up for your deficiencies.
All right, so yeah, I'd like some help just in case.
I
Just
don't
lower me
understand
down.
what sort of help you want.
I'm gonna tie the rope around me and lower me down.
Just do the rope climb down. I'm gonna climb down the rope. I'm gonna show you how this is done.
All right.
It works.
Oh, well done, gentlemen. Well done.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
How's it
This is basically nothing more than doing like a chin up.
Yeah. I shimmy down the rope.
No, we've seen how your chin ups go.
At a 12 strength, you're good.
No. That's how you do it, sir.
As you step foot in the bottom, it caves in another 20 feet. You fall to your death.
Okay.
That's how you do it, sir.
Go ahead and make a cleric. Oh wait, we don't need a cleric anymore.
I'm gonna make a bard.
No, you get to the bottom. You at this point.
I
you
have
can-
no problem with.
At this. Oh god, we don't need 2 useless characters.
We need a pile
Help
of dead
us!
bards.
Help
at the
us,
end of
man! Dash it, old man! Help us!
I don't have a problem with that. It's just extra
Oh,
shield.
okay.
small head down because he may need some.
At the bottom, you notice that the human body down there is
I might.
a man, and you do notice that he does belong to
Me.
the human
Oh, he's a
armed
lady.
forces.
I loot him.
No! He's
Okay.
a fellow man at arms.
You find. Let me see your card.
I should play barbarian.
He finds the scorpions. No, the goblin pops out of his chest.
Should've
I'm a
played
monster.
Barbarian.
You're not exactly sure what they do, but you definitely know there's something special. For some reason, they didn't take them.
Well, I do. I take him.
Okay.
Well, that only makes sense.
You also find
I put them in my backpack. It's always good. By the way, guys, I take the boots off this guy, stuff them in my pack. It's always good to have a good pair of sturdy boots backup pair of sturdy boots when
you also find a longbow. And I don't care. This is just junk treasure, so I'm gonna say that out loud.
This is a very special longbow, guys. Anybody want this special longbow?
You should always take.
You also find a longbow.
I can
We'll
use
take
it.
it. Huh?
I can use it.
You find
I got a short bow right now, so yeah.
Yeah, go ahead
a
and take
chain
the
shirt.
I'm gonna be more melee.
A chain shirt. Anybody need a chain
Yeah,
shirt?
we got chain shirt.
I
You
can't
find
wear it.
a shield that's half broken.
No,
Woohoo!
I don't need that.
You find a poor helm.
Don't need that.
Oh, this is like that crossbow I found that. Like, just
Actually, it just shoots you in the foot every time
Yeah.
you try to fire it.
Yes. You find a crossbow that shoots you in the foot every time you try to fire it. And you find a longsword and a greatsword.
Can you detect magic?
Yes, I
You know what?
Your NPC says he can.
Oh, cool.
Would you
Yeah, check out.
mind casting that on these boots while I...
Yeah, the other things too,
And-
like the sword and all that.
Well, do the boots first.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm
I can
gonna.
do the whole thing, can he?
He's not going to though.
So John, while they're doing that,
He doesn't want to waste a first level spell on casting.
Don't the wizards get it for free, like, constantly?
I don't get it for free.
No.
Maybe that's just warlocks.
What would you
Yeah,
plan in?
He does
I'm.
not get it for free. It's not a cantrip.
While they're messing with the body or messing with the loot.
It's a first level spell.
Okay, is this a fresh corpse or is he? In this
You gather that from the smell, it's probably been a week-ish.
Okay, so he's pretty well decayed. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of the bedrolls
Really
from the
fresh.
goblins,
Okay.
and I'm going to fold up the body a little bit and put it inside.
Are you just like redoing your stats in the
No,
middle
I
of the
didn't
game?
realize they did it that way.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Who's
So
doing stats?
He put his
Who's cheating?
he put his stat here and put the bonus in the little circle, and on this they put the stat in the little circle and put the bonus in the big box.
Well, you're gonna use this number
Yeah.
on the other one.
anyways,
so.
as I was saying, I'm gonna put the body inside the bedroll, and then and then I'm going to say some prayers over it.
Okay. You hear a voice from the afterlife. Thank you.
I'm gonna search and.
Where's this boat? You at least you think you do.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
do you
we'll
show
collect-
them the boot? Or you say detect magic, so I'm assuming you hold up the boots for that.
I had to fold them up to get him in there.
He says that he definitely tells you they're magical. He tells you they're magical for sure.
You get excited for nothing.
He says you can try to identify him for you.
Please.
Wait, he didn't want to do
He said
that.
he's good at identifying.
Go for it.
He's not gonna cast detect magic on it because he feels it's a waste.
It's an arcane. It's an
Yeah.
arcana check. I can do that.
Oh, okay, you can try. He didn't do very good. He says they're magical boots.
Well, I got a +0.
Yeah, try an Arcana check.
I'm trained in it, but that gives me a +1.
4.
12.
Don't you get at your intelligence?
My intelligence isn't very good.
Well, you're a sucky wizard.
Not, yeah, okay. Yeah. You're correct.
You would recognize these as
Well, we can
boots
test them out.
that are magical.
That's an Eldritch Sight. You can cast Detect Magic at will without expending a spell slot.
Oh, we'll check all this other stuff.
I don't have this. It's one of the options I did not
Oh,
take.
well, why are you reading it then?
I just wanted to see where I'd
He
seen
knew
something
he'd
was...
seen it somewhere, and he wanted to know where he'd
Got me
seen
all
it.
excited.
No.
What a letdown. What a letdown.
Well, you
I wasn't
know,
expecting to
excited.
get
You're
magic
good.
on
All right.
so.
Wait, nobody called dibs, so it's still
Oh,
up for grabs.
I got the boots.
You didn't call dibs, though. It's still up for grabs.
Well, wait,
I
see
put
who-
them in my backpack. They're mine.
Still gonna call dibs.
Dibs.
Okay, now they're yours. This group follows dibs, okay?
Great.
You can't dictate that. We're the group.
Oh, the fun. I just won't give you anything. I sure as hell can dictate that.
Well, that would be a big change.
Dude, we're like one room in, I've given you a magical item.
Yeah, it took you a whole minute. What the hell?
That's going
Back in my day, we used to have to kill
what
stuff.
I'm
minute.
fucking-
A minute.
It took
Look,
1
come
minute.
on. Look, I even killed the guy that wore them for you. I didn't even make you kill the guy that had them. What more can I do to help you in this situation?
So the guy's he's confident though that they're not cursed.
Not confident, but he would guess they're not cursed. Of course, the guy who was wearing them is
I
dead
know the guy
now.
who's wearing it was dead.
And whoever put him here didn't bother taking them.
Put on the boots.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Let's see what you can do.
What are you?
I am
I attack and see if he gets out of the way quickly.
a half elf. My class is badass.
He's an urban elf.
Domestic.
Are you gonna do anything after you put him on?
I'm gonna, jump around a little bit.
Okay.
Get a feel for him.
You notice when you jump, you almost hit the ceiling.
Holy cow! Wow.
These
are good boots.
These
are Air Jordans.
That's about 3 to 4 times higher than you normally jump.
Yeah.
You've never jumped that high before in your life. That's about 3 or 4 times higher than you've ever jumped before.
Nice.
You also notice that it feels like you could probably carry more. You feel like you could probably carry more gear on you. You feel like you don't feel as encumbered as you did before you had
So
it
it's
on.
more about encumbrance, not about hindrance.
Yeah.
So I couldn't wear medium armor.
No.
Okay.
At least your guess. You don't feel less hindered. You feel those less encumbered.
Yep. Okay.
You also feel like you walk 30 feet a second. 30 feet instead of anything less than that. But you already walked 30 feet.
walked 30
so
feet.
that doesn't really benefit you.
Well, this sucks.
Well, I would give it to the short dude.
No, these are mine. You don't know any.
Dude, he's gonna make the NBA with these boots.
Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving the party to go join the.
He'll dunk from half court.
The NBA.
If he was Michael Jordan, he could dunk from half court for real with that.
So what should I write down for these boots?
So you're striding and springing?
Yeah, exactly what they are.
What?
Boots of striding and springing.
Why am I even DMing this?
Striding.
Tracy's got this. Yeah, the boots of striding and springing.
It's like we
Or
played.
springing and striding. No, striding and springing.
It's like we might have played D&D before. Holy crap.
Man.
Look at that, man. I gave you guys some magical boots already.
Yeah, boots. Does he give us weapons?
And
You
corpse.
gave
Well, he
guys.
gives
He
us
gave me.
broken weapons and stuff like that.
Well, I'm the one who looted them.
Chipped armor.
So you now have the boots of striding. And you have this tunnel going into somewhere else. That's not this pit.
Well, let's put the blind human in front.
Sounds good to me. Alright, you hear a tripwire, everything behind you dies.
That's why you go in front. I got my shield up ready.
Alright.
I marching order you. Then probably the cleric next.
Mm-hmm.
Then probably the bard third, and then probably me. I'm being classist. Okay, the human, the elf, the crazy dwarf, and the half elf.
Ah, you're just being
I got
sensitive.
an off-topic
racist.
question here. Just really quick, I have to ask. And it pertains to Robert. Are you ever going to drink that?
Yes.
It's been sitting there unopened for like 4 hours. And I keep looking at it, wondering, is he ever going to drink that? Not that I want it, because I have pop in the refrigerator.
It's just there for.
It's just there.
It's like a rabbit's foot.
You mean
It's
you
just
come
there.
over and just take over people's kitchen?
Yeah.
For show.
I learned from a guy named Tracy Jordan.
Who's that?
Some guy would come over to my house and just take over my kitchen. And he would leave. Just make some food and leave. Did it once every other week.
Yeah, he never did clean up my dishes.
Yeah. Stop praying at that mantis. It's almost Sunday, so it's a holy day for it. All right. Anyways, you go through the passage. And there's nothing dangerous. You don't hear any tripwires. You don't have a rogue to set those off for you, so they don't exist anymore. The area you go into consists of numerous intersecting passages. The ceilings here are only 6 feet high.
Wow.
So you better duck if you're tall. And several of the passages end in partially excavated rock faces. Crazy dwarf guy.
Mm-hmm.
You would guess that this was probably one of the original mine sites for this Drakher place.
Okay. The original mine sites.
Do whatever you want with that information.
I say this is one of the original mine sites.
Okay. So they're
Don't
looking
care
for
why.
You would probably also guess that you could tell there's some dead-end passages down some of the pit. You'd probably guess that's where the miners gave up and decided to move on to another spot to find.
And
Richer
since I know
rewards.
this, I'm not very enthusiastic because my character is all about money. So I don't care. Good.
Okay.
Established.
So you have some choices.
Oh,
So an hour later, we might be moving on to the next part.
Hold on.
Remember, there is no container.
Alright, so what are the choices?
From this tunnel, you can go to the right, and that path, 20 feet down, branches off to the left, where it runs into a spot where the miners got bored and gave up.
Okay.
To the left of you, there's 3 options. You can go 5 feet and then take a right down a path. You don't know how far or where it goes. Or you can keep going straight from there. So this would be 40 feet to your left, and it branches off in 2 directions from there.
Wow. Well, a lot of forks.
Yeah, they've spent some time doing a lot of nothing.
Dwarves really love their forks. Don't make fun of it.
Thought they quaffed.
I'm playing chicken eye domino.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and help you out and eliminate the option where you can clearly see the dwarves gave up because they couldn't find anything, which gives us 4 options. So pretty much you have here, which would be right.
Let's just follow the left-hand rule. At every intersection, you take the leftmost option.
Okay.
How's that sound, everybody?
It sounds quick and easy. Let's do it.
Sure, we'll go with
Following
that.
the left-hand rule, you go left.
And we're never seen again.
You bypass the option to go right.
I mean, we look at every intersection before we just...
Okay, as you get to you go 5 feet, you go to the one where you can turn right. It goes down for hundreds of feet, and there's more intersections, and it doesn't look any
Are
different.
there
any
any
other-
writing any directions anywhere?
Of course, there's a sign that always says this way. This way to the other side. This
Then
way
that's
to the
what,
other
that's
side.
the path we take then.
No, this is D&D. It's never that easy. If it was, it wouldn't be that fun.
That would be direction signs, but you can't write it. I guess.
So you go straight. You notice if you go left at this fork here, you will run right into a dead end.
Oh, well, then we don't do that.
So your left-hand roll got you exactly nowhere. If you go right, it goes up 10 feet and it curves to the left.
Well, he's just making some imagery.
No. You missed the point of my good grief, the target of it.
Nope,
Wasn't it
totally
you?
didn't. Just mocking
The
you.
target of it was the guy drawing pictures instead of helping him figure out the maze. Oh wait, sorry, that's 2 people. That's 2 people. That's this side of the table.
I'm listening, but
God, it sounds like some other people need to get some artistical talent.
So your options are either to backtrack or to go down this other path.
Jeez.
Well, you're the dwarf, dude.
You
This
probably
is
should be
your
leading it. This is
territory.
your territory, probably.
yeah.
You know, you don't like mountains as much. You're like, ah.
Gnomes don't like mountains?
Not really.
It's because mountains don't like him.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's why they're called crazy.
what are my options?
To go back to where you came from, or to go to the right, where it goes 5 feet and bends to the left.
Okay, we're gonna go to the right and
Bend to the left.
move against the left.
All right, you run right into a wall,
I stopped before I hit the wall.
and the miners got bored. They went a different
Okay,
direction.
then we'll go back and assess
Okay.
our situation.
So you go back to the tunnel. So you pretty much have 2 options now. You go right or left, because you checked out the other 2 passages that were an option, and they're no longer an option. There's the one passage to the left that you looked down and went on hundreds of feet and had a bunch of intersections, and you did notice the water sounded a little louder down that way, though. And then there's the path to the white.
To the white.
Yes, to the white.
Yeah, I don't want to fight a white.
I don't either.
You see a white wizard going, hey.
Hey, that's me.
You're not doing the wrong game, bro.
Watered or maybe
And that's not classist because he
civilization.
called himself the white wizard. Yeah, so there's a path to the right, and then there's a path to the left that goes down hundreds of feet and has other intersections, but water sounds like it's coming from that direction.
I say we go to the water.
Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable understanding. We'll go towards the water.
We might lead somewhere.
It just might.
You are so astute.
Alright, so you go, it takes you 10, 20, you've gone 30 feet now. You go down take your right, you go down the passageway, go another 10, 20, 30 feet. Yeah, you come to one of the first intersections you saw was coming anyways. You do pass one of the intersections, and you don't go down it because it's pretty clear that it's another dead end. These doors are pretty drunk, apparently, when they were mining.
Go home doors.
Where
you
they
are
were
drunk.
looking for something.
Yeah. What they found, who knows? You'll probably figure it out eventually.
They dug too deep.
So, but 5 feet later, you come to a thing where you can keep going straight, and who's got dark vision?
I do.
And
I think everybody but me.
You can. Who's got dark smelling?
I assume all of us.
You can definitely. Your other senses, because you can't really see very well down there. Your senses kind of pick it up a bit. You can tell there's water if you keep going straight. You can tell there's water. It's a little more humid. a little more damp.
Screams.
No, I'm not that character anymore.
You see a wizard in the corner going, it's water, it's water, it's water. Sorry, you see a man in a hat, according to point hat, goes, it's water, it's water, it's water. But you could take a path to the right, which leads to more intersections. And somebody told me intersections are good, so who knows?
Can be good.
Who knows?
They're not.
Hey, we'll follow your nose, apparently.
Let's go to the water.
Alright, so how are you guys marching? Just
Him, me, then.
how close to
him.
each
You
other
at the
are you?
you at the rear? Okay.
How close to each other
I'm
are
bringing
you?
up the caboose.
Say we about one man between us.
Okay. You continue on. You come 10, 20 feet. You come to another. You keep going straight, and at this point, you guys can see that there's water in this room going up here. Or you could take a left and go down another passageway if you wanted to.
And I am being alert to what's behind us.
Okay.
Probably a smart idea when we first entered here, and there was
You do not necessarily see anything
goblin
other than dead ends.
sleeping.
But you do have the option of going left, or do you guys want to continue to the water? Okay, so you ignore this passage. And 1,000 gold in there. Okay.
Sounds
Yeah, because
like
we
a-
hate money.
And loot the 1,000 gold.
It was an illusion. And as soon as you touched it, a mimic ate you.
I still loot it.
Okay. Well, as you were getting digested,
I will be digested with the comforting knowledge that I have a lot
that
of
you
money.
have money, and you are rich, and you're ready for life.
How we digest it.
Which, luckily for you, is only going to last another 1,000 years because it's a Snorlax mimic.
Snorlax mimic.
Alright, so you come to the room where you hear the water coming from. You walk in. There's clearly water in this room.
Remember, every 2 minutes. How long has it been since we heard one of the big crashes?
I think about every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
how long
come
has
on.
it been?
Oh, it has been 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Okay, we'll go back.
Yeah, we step back until the crash is done.
Okay. It comes from somewhere deeper in the cave.
Almost saved your life.
So you come into a room. A still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark.
Wait, how do we hear it?
Oh no.
How do we hear this water?
You have ears.
It's still,
Kinda
you know,
helps.
It's still.
Man, how do you hear that phone?
What is that?
I got mail.
He's kept.
How did you get mail? What is mail?
How did you hear that phone?
Smart ass.
Mm.
I was trying to help you by saying you heard the water. Otherwise, you wouldn't have no idea there's water down here. God, I'm trying to progress this a bit. Fucking technicality, bastard.
Well, you did say we heard water. And
The water is dark. So you want to ask how you saw it now?
Yeah, I just
Why don't you go ahead and call
I
it on
didn't
that?
say how we saw it. I said how did we hear
Well, the water is dark, so I want to know how you saw it.
Wait, it's a still pool that we heard?
Yeah.
And it's a dark pool that you saw from 100 feet
That's what I was
away.
wondering.
In the
That's
dark.
what I was asking.
So I think that.
It must be magic.
Yeah. Wait, what is this magic you speak of? We're not in a world where magic exists. And
All right, keep going with your
okay.
noisy still.
So the next thing we know is the water is dark.
Something's been splashing around in here.
Splash.
So the next thing we know is the water is dark. I don't know how you guys saw it from 100 feet away. Let's stop and talk about that for a minute too.
I would listen to the pool.
The pool whistles for you. I am not the lady in the lake. Go away.
The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells, which sometimes move around and fall into the water, creating a little bit of noise. Oh, see? There you go. Your problem has been, your dilemma has been answered.
I love that. He's just reading it. Oh! That totally explains my earlier fuck up. I'm
There you
saying.
go.
There must be some really loud splashes.
That's not in there, but it does explain where it came from.
I just love the pause and then, oh! No, that explains it. Okay.
That thing right there. There you go.
No, this says the shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale muscles,
From
and
strange
a
what?
fishy odor
Pale muscles.
hangs in the air.
Pill muscles?
Muscles. Pale muscles.
Pill?
Hell.
Pale.
Hell?
Like the pale rider that's gonna kill you.
Clams.
What goes around comes around.
Oh god damn.
That is true. He's got it lucky. See, you're first, so wherever he throws it, you're ready the next day.
I know.
All right, so we got some clams here.
And sometimes they fall in the water,
Clams.
creating a disturbance, which creates a little noise. Which is probably how you heard the water.
Like weird pills falling or something.
A passage leads south from this area, and a set of traps, a set of steps climbs up to the east.
Steps.
I have all of a sudden a nice intuitive thought of not stepping
Actually,
on the stairs.
As I was reading it, I was kind of, you know how you read, you kind of browse ahead of it. I thought I saw traps, and as I got to, I was like, oh, steps. I'm going to say traps anyways, though. It sounds better. So the
Series of trapped
a
steps.
set of trapped steps climbs up to the east. A sluggish stream flows out of this cave to the northeast. You also gather that might be why you heard the water.
Wait. They had a steel pool.
Wait, but there's a
Now we
flowing
got
stream.
now we got a sluggish
This is
stream.
not adding up.
Okay. Well, at this point, that was actually the still pool, and the stream is on this. So talk to whoever the frick wrote this. Who wrote it? I don't know. The playtesters. We'll blame them.
No,
You should have caught this during playtesting.
we need phone number. You said talk to
Aaron Rampler, Alexander Mias, Ali Ryder, Andre Begin. The rest of you suck.
Because
They're
that
the
makes no
playtesters.
sense. So there's actually a pool.
Still
This is
And
play tested by about 50 people that never caught this.
So there's water flowing out of it, but no water flowing into it. So how is it refilling?
I thought they were two separate things. I thought there was a pool and
Oh, is there a
stream.
pool and a stream and there
A
separate
sluggish
bodies of
stream
water?
flows out of the cave to the northeast.
But is it coming
It
from the
might
pool?
have an underwater source.
I guess it's coming from the pool.
From the pool, yes.
So the pool should be dry by now.
No,
Unless
it's an
it's getting
underwater
fed.
source.
Or is it getting fed? That's what I'm asking.
Underwater spring.
Underground.
Okay,
can
that would be
happen
good.
underwater.
I want
All right.
confirmation.
I will.
You're too deep into it, buddy.
I cast detect underwater spring. Underground spring, whatever.
Okay,
You don't spot it.
detect underground. Oh my gosh, you all die.
All right, so
an earthquake randomly happens. The ceiling collapses. Make a dexterity save.
Can anybody?
If you pass, you live 2 seconds longer until the next part of the thing falls on you. You're all dead. Fuck you.
Does anybody have any like good trap finding thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wrote
Let's
from.
go check the,
you wrote from
the
last
stairs
week,
going
guys.
up, and then we can head
I'm
that
trained
way,
in
maybe.
perception, but my wisdom sucks.
I'm really hoping. I haven't read what the steps do. I'm really hoping they're not actually trapped. God damn it! I gave it away now. I haven't read if they are or not.
No, I wouldn't want to go about my.
That would
I'm
suck.
the worst
I
person.
mean,
to go up
passive
those
perception
stairs.
should find that.
You know what? I'm not going to use player knowledge. I'm going to walk up the stairs without checking it for traps.
Well, your passive
You
perception.
notice that the ceiling of the passage is about 2 to 3 feet above the water.
What? What?
I don't know. I won't say. So make sure you mention
The
that.
stairs go in the water.
So does the roof?
I'm confused.
This is
No.
the most confusing.
So
This is the most confusing
okay.
room.
So you came in
Yes.
here. Over here is this big old pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over here, across from it, is some stairs that go up to about 3 feet,
Okay.
to a height of about 2 to 3 feet above the room.
So the stairs are in the water.
No, stairs not in the water. Stairs are across
Is it
the
like
water.
leading up to a ledge?
It's leading up to, yes, a ledge.
So it only goes up a couple steps. That's
So
it.
their wording kind of sucked on that. That's what it.
And so there's
Oh.
a small ledge.
I thought it was like stairs.
Yeah, I thought it was stairs going off. into
Does actually should be. I don't know what the fuck their wording is on that. Yeah, I don't
Wording
really
is
know.
pretty
Right.
terrible.
I don't want to go up the stairs first because I'm the.
I already
worst
said I'm
person
doing
to
it. I'm
try
going
to-
up the stairs.
Oh, that's the stream. The stream is 2 to 3 feet above the water. The stream is 2 to 3 feet above the water. So the water's here. The stream that's coming in is only about 2 to 3 feet above the water. So as it feeds in, it only.
How can a stream be above the water?
That makes it even more confusing.
How can a stream be above the water? The stream is comprised of water.
None of what the words.
Okay, let me draw a picture for you. Here.
Yes, please.
Here's the pool.
I need a picture.
Here's the pool. A
Yeah.
stream is coming, falling into the pond.
Okay, so there's a
But you-
waterfall that's 3 feet high.
Okay, the reason I was
So it's
confusing.
not a still pool.
Yeah, I don't.
So these ripples
So the
that are
water,
com-
the stream's
No,
running
it's not
in.
a waterfall. Though. It's not like a. It's more of a.
It would still
Yeah,
cause
but so the
ripples.
stream's running into this
Yes,
road.
but it's not like flowing. It's just. It's
I
still.
thought the
it's
stream
not-
was running out.
It's not aggressively.
some reason.
I was
No,
gonna
the
say the
passage goes-
stream's running out and it's above the water.
The passage goes out of here. The stream's not running out, but the passage goes out. The stream
Oh.
runs through.
That's it. You guys figure it out.
Let's go up the stairs.
Let's go upstairs. Fuck this pool. Fuck this pool.
Wait. No. I'm looking in this pool.
Fuck everything in the
There's
pool.
something in this pool.
He's got a thing that can
Yes,
go
there's a
into
watcher in the water.
Jesse just gathers his dice. I'm
it.
going
He's
home.
got
And he
a
just walks
Okay.
I'm looking in the
Hold
pool.
on.
the light that can go into it.
Oh,
Hold
do
on.
that, do that.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna
First one
examine-
in. What are you doing? First one. You're
I
the
guess
leader.
that would kind of be me.
Where are you going in this room?
I'm not. I stopped to survey this confusing room before. I just don't
Hold
go
on.
charging off in the middle of a
I'm
room
gonna draw
and
a
then look
picture.
around.
Let's bring some clarity. I know I'm not
Yeah,
allowed
the
to use
cleric is
maps.
just
'cause
sitting
I'll
at-
go a few feet.
Only
in.
terrible people ever use maps, but I'm gonna draw some clarity for
Well,
you.
this one I
I'm a
think
terrible
needs it.
person.
Well, I disagree that only terrible people.
Yeah, while these guys are arguing
I
that,
think
I'm
maps
just
are
sitting at
always
the
a
edge,
good
just
thing.
going.
According to some people, only terrible DMs use maps.
Not always.
Everything should be completely verbal.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so here we
always.
go. This
Unless
might,
it's written like
Really?
this.
So every single map ever drawn is a good thing.
this might.
No,
Oh.
I said, but a good map makes everything
Oh,
better.
you didn't use the word good map. You said maps in general.
And I'm not a very good artist, so this probably ain't
Maps
gonna help
make
much at all.
things better. Yes. In order for the map to be useful, it has to be a good map. I don't know why this is taking more than 2 seconds to just accept.
Oh, because
my
your wording was
goodness.
really shitty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in court. Everything I say has to be freaking dissected.
The struggle
The
is
semantics of everything. I have
Struggle
to parse my own
The struggle with
sentences.
this group is real. Alright, that goes up that way.
Okay, so you have.
There is some kind of a rock right here.
Oh well, now there's a rock.
This is where your
We're all of a sudden intrigued by the rock.
stream.
Well, just out of
comes.
nowhere.
Wait,
rock.
does the rock have a name?
Dave.
Are you trying to fish?
You do not know if the rock has a name. You're not familiar with this rock.
Are
Has
you
a
trying
name.
to fish?
Dave. We're calling it Dave now.
That's the water.
This is the water.
That's the steel.
The still
The
water.
still pool
water.
that's being fed by.
The steel
A
water.
stream.
Steel
It's not
water,
being
so
fed by
it's a
stream.
pool
It's
of
just a
metal.
stream connected to it. You know,
This one got more confusing.
it's not flowing aggressively one way or the other. It's
Well,
just
no, if
a
the
stream
stream's-
there.
Up.
You said it's
It's
above
not
it,
real.
then it can't be going unless gravity has been reversed.
I'm just reading what they said. Talk to the guy.
Talk
who wrote
about
this.
dissecting everything that gets said.
No, but
What do you mean dissecting? I'm just saying the physics of it. You can't go up.
Talk to
and
the
down
guy that
without
wrote
flowing.
it. I did not write it.
It's not semantics. That's
Here, I'll read exactly what it said.
Let's hear
The
it.
stream to the northeast is 3 feet deep, and the ceiling of the passage is 2 to 3 feet above the water. Oh, the ceiling. My bad.
So it's you.
so the stream is the same level as the
Yes.
pool.
holy cow.
So we have some user error happening
holy
here.
cow.
I apologize to the guy that wrote this module
Hey, John,
for failing my reading check.
how do I handbook?
I apologize to the guy that wrote the module for failing my reading check. Sometimes I roll natural ones.
10 minutes on this because you misread.
And this is why he's a math teacher and,
And he,
nothing
remember
else.
I'm
him
not-
giving me
He's
the,
not an English teacher.
the very scolding. It flows in. It's not a waterfall.
It's not a waterfall. Was I wrong?
You know,
Was I wrong?
But the way
Was I wrong?
It's
Jesse?
above there. It's like falling into the pool.
No.
you know what, Jesse?
No, damn it.
At this point, I was more willing to accept the fact the water was flowing up.
Dab myself with the freaking pencil.
Okay.
I was more willing.
It's a very dark pool. Are we gonna fight that fact?
Okay. We're
It
good.
does not reveal. You cannot see anything underneath. It's very dark. And it's like it's hiding something potentially.
Yes. I want to. Okay.
Okay, so
I'll-
hold on.
I'll be
Hold on.
with you.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because I got that little
Now
protection.
you enter. The human enters. Wherever I
What?
find my the human.
The human, what you
The
walk
human
into
is
the
being
water?
drawn into the water.
I can identify you
Is
by
there a
your race.
beautiful woman in the water?
And if you got a problem with
Oh
that,
no.
She's wielding a sword.
where did I put my?
It's the Zephyr blade.
You can't become the king just because some
Everyone
Basic-
said.
Alright,
around
whatever.
it.
You're gonna be
throws a
purple.
sword in.
No.
So I can't find what I did with the black one. All right. So you come in here. Where do you
Would you
go?
like?
I'm going to
Is
follow
that for me?
him
Well,
and
you
stay
were-
within 5 feet.
You were
of him.
leading first.
You were first though.
Oh, I stopped like.
You stop.
A
Okay.
few
what do
feet
you,
in, I
who,
stop.
Who's next? What do you do? He stops in front of you.
Do you keep walking? You
What
run
do you
into
do?
him?
I survey what I can see.
Well, I would go over if they want to come.
We
in.
all pause and survey what we see, and then
You surveyed what you see.
We've
you argue.
thoroughly gone over what we've seen.
Well,
It's,
then,
it's still fairly dark, so you
wait.
argue over whether or not there's a waterfall.
Correction, I listen to people arguing, and it makes me, it pleases me.
What I need to know is where everybody's going in the room.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
going
going.
to the pool to look down inside.
Okay.
and I will
A
stay
hand
5
flies
feet.
out, grabs your face, and pulls
Okay.
There might be treasures.
Are you staying by them? Are you going
I
somewhere
will
else?
be right here.
I haven't got
Right.
treasures.
That way I can
Fat
guard the back if I need to, or
What
I
about
can
you,
charge
Eric? Where are you
forward.
going?
I'm gonna go investigate him because he mentioned something about fat loots.
Okay.
He said that
Stay
moves.
within
Is
5
it
Alright.
PH or F?
So what are you doing over here then? They're investigating the water. What are you
It
doing?
depends.
Looking around.
I'm looking
Is it
the back
fat
door of the
roots or
cave,
is it
look over
fat?
here the stairs. See,
Okay.
that way, if something comes out of the
Yeah.
water or if something comes out here,
Okay,
something
we'll
here,
find
I can
out.
charge in.
I'm
and
not going that
I
deep
will be
into it.
looking around too
Yeah.
while they're
Okay.
doing their.
Somebody has
It's
to
a
be
pond,
on
it's
guard
a-
while they're
it's a
busy
pool of
sticking their head in the
water.
water.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Oh my god, what's that skull thing?
I don't know. I've not read that far ahead yet. I'm reading as I go.
That's his ex-girlfriend.
That's dangerous.
It should be very obvious at this point that I'm reading as I go.
He's gonna read this thing. It says, "Before you know that there's a pool there, the monster jumps out and eats you."
Oh, one's supposed to.
damn.
Okay. So anyways, it says, okay, yeah.
It might have something to do with that skull thing.
Before a
that's on
character
the-
approaches the pool, an old skeleton jumps out and attacks them. Should have read that. All right.
Well, there is
So you're looking around. You three go up to the pond.
flaming green
It's
skull.
still very dark.
It's a pond now.
The pool. We're not gonna argue semantics.
A
on that.
body of water.
I could resist. Please proceed.
A hole with water in it.
Don't let me do it.
It's more of a depression than a hole.
It's a puddle.
Certainly there's a lot of depression going on.
Depending on how big you are, it could be a puddle.
It's an indentation.
Actually, it's pretty big.
It's a wet place.
All right. So you approach it. The water is dark. You can't really see what's going on.
I could borrow his.
I can see in dark vision, so I was going to see
Can you just
some.
keep casting that?
I can see up to 60
Yep.
feet.
Oh, well, you
It
can
might
cast
be.
that light on.
undead.
That's a
water.
cantrip.
But I can see in dark.
So can I. What do we
Why
see?
would I need light? I can see 60 feet
Yeah.
down into the water.
But the water isn't.
It's murky.
You can tell that it's not the darkness that makes the water dark. Something is making the water itself dark.
Bueno. Then in that case, then putting a light down there, whatever's making it dark is going to conceal the light.
Maybe.
Try it.
Perhaps.
Okay, I find a rock. Can I find a rock?
Like using the hammer of light.
No.
What?
I'm gonna pick up a rock and cast light on it.
No, he's not gonna.
Okay, you
no,
cast
it's
light on a
hammer
rock
in
and
water.
you do what?
Chuck it in the
Okay,
in the
that lights the pool up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, light does cancel.
At the bottom of the pool, you find a skeleton with what looks to be orc arrows still lodged in its ribcage.
Does anybody here
Is he
have
naked?
gills? How deep is the pool?
Your best guess?
I'm guessing you can't really
10 to
tell.
20 feet,
Oh my gosh.
maybe
10
deeper.
to 20 feet.
Wow. Well, if you go over to rock and dive in.
I begin removing my armor.
As you begin to remove your armor,
Oh, good.
Robert screams.
You scream?
We're used
Why?
to it. We're used to it. He does it
Why?
all
I'm
the
not
time.
near the pond.
I think that's
because
kind
it's
of the
coming from
point.
somewhere
You're
else.
not near the pond.
Oh, nice monster manual.
When he
This is
screams, I stop removing my armor.
Oh, good. Good catch.
And
Start putting it back on.
back on.
Shifty-eyed.
As a sturge swoops down and sucks his liver out.
They always go after
I really-
lizards.
Yeah, I didn't need it.
Sucks to be you.
So,
Okay, I replaced my liver with the
to
sturge.
make sure sturges don't want to kill
I
you,
really hope that we do have sturges.
we all have to remove our livers before going into dungeon.
This way,
Here, I'll put them in the bag.
They're attracted to
it'll be
livers.
therapeutic for Tracy.
As a large,
Removing his liver is therapeutic.
looks like a ball of jelly attacks him
From where?
Oh my gosh.
from the ceiling.
Oh,
A ball of jelly.
Drops
Level
down
3,
and
we're already
tries to
fighting
engulf him.
gelatinous creatures.
What color?
Brown.
and I didn't get it. Well, passive didn't see it, I guess.
It's more of a
Passive, didn't
ooze,
see it.
oozy jelly type of thing.
What is your passive? We have anybody with a decent passive?
Jellied poop.
I have
balls.
12.
Passive is 16.
I have a 16 pack. How did you?
Because
what?
passive
he's
did
a
not-
cleric.
Your
It's
passive did
wisdom.
not catch this.
I'm sure you're trained in
What's your
perception
wisdom?
too, right?
Spot maybe or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's as good as me. everyone.
Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Yeah, he's our spotter.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna roll my initiative because I didn't get any bonuses because I don't have any dice.
All right.
And this will be fun.
Yay, I got a 10.
You will write this
Let
down.
me write
here.
down my initiative.
On your card. Write the initiative on the card.
I don't have any decks.
Why not? Why wouldn't you have deck? You need to have deck.
Because
go.
he's not
Play
that
Mel
kind of
doesn't need
fighter.
decks.
I'll just set this here. Alright, oh, I need to roll for your stupid ass wizard.
He's an independent fighter who don't need no decks.
Oh
right.
my god, why did I not save that for my attack roll? Why did I waste that on an initiative for your stupid ass wizard?
That's 20.
How did they get the R wizard when he's?
It's your wizard.
Mr. Wizard.
Okay, no, he's not your wizard. He's their wizard because they're elves and they love the guy.
Oh, hey, you got magic. We got magic too.
What's
How
your
you doing,
initiative,
buddy?
stupid wizard?
Smoochy, smoochy.
22. Alright. And I need to roll for the ogre
Smoochy,
jelly.
human Scoochie.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's a beholder on the front of that book. That's pretty cool and scary looking. What is wrong? Is it? He's high. His eyes are really glossy.
Whose?
The beholder.
Alright, well, why didn't you order your cards in order of...
He's tripping.
Before you
man.
hand them to me, gather your cards and put them in order from highest to lowest.
Do you see
No.
that beholder is tripping balls?
It's not my job to organize this.
Can't wait to go through my monster manual. I never got a chance to look at.
Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be really fun.
Your
if,
dog's like, I go outside too.
Eric, what's your initiative? Or not, Eric?
They're on the cards. Why are you
No,
asking?
I need to know your initiative bonus.
0.
If it's not you. Are you Zalos?
No.
No, you're Zalos.
I'm
What's your
Zalos.
initiative bonus?
-1.
Okay.
Oh, mine should be -1.
Okay. You're just wondering. It's important for some reason. Alright. Because you were surprised by this,
You're
you
gonna
don't
have
get to act this first round.
I don't get to act?
Nobody gets to act.
Ugh!
Okay.
Oh.
So, your elf friend who went to the water with you does not get to act.
Your gelatinous.
Zalos does not get to act.
The gelatinous.
Zeralt does not get to act. The ogre who surprised you does get to act.
Did that ogre just throw poop at you?
The jelly turned into an ogre?
No,
Well,
I'm just calling it an ogre because I feel like it. It was the first thing that came to mind. It's not an
Yeah,
ogre.
he was trying to confuse us because the ooze wasn't.
I told you it was
actually,
the jelly, but really it's an ogre who's
The jelly wasn't
somehow
the-
stealthing around.
The jelly wasn't the
No.
enemy.
The jelly gets to attack you.
The ogre just had Taco Bell for lunch.
What does it got?
So. It's almost like, you're like, I bought 12 tacos. It's like, that seems to be like a never-ending bag of tacos for 12 tacos.
2 left. Okay, sweet. So it's going to attack Robert.
I just bought this holding bag.
He's
of
the most
tacos.
tasty of them all.
You just reach in, there's always tacos. It's amazing. No, always fresh too.
I
Never
don't know your
cold.
name
Always.
yet. What's his name? Who's the character?
Zalos.
Zalos? Okay. And
Zalos.
that will...
Gosh, where did everybody go somewhere? I was like initiative 4, so I knew I was like last.
Okay, so am I dead?
No,
I am
you
checking
just-
that right
you're
now.
just covered in a weird, nasty brown liquid.
You are not dead. It missed.
Oh, yay.
It misjudged how it goes. So Duran's would get to go, but it's first round, so he does not get to go. Snowguard would get to go, but it's first round, so he does not get to go.
Who's Snowguard?
I have no idea.
Is that what it is? Snowguard?
I'm guessing that's him.
Snorkel.
Oh, you, Snowguard.
S-N-O, Snow, G-A-R-D,
It's not Snow.
guard.
Snowguard.
Snowguard.
Hey,
Snog.
Tracy,
I'm just reading.
can we please use your book? Because we are spellcasters.
Alright. Tarwin Muriel, second round of combat.
If you don't want help,
Move the escalation die up one.
I don't have
What?
to.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have to give you healing if you don't want to. I mean,
Tarwin goes, what is going? Oh my gosh! What is that
I'm
thing?
not standing the bad guys.
He casts Ray of Frost at it.
okay, so you might be a terrible fighter then.
You might
Pass
be-
the bag of tacos. Go,
He
go.
casts Ray of Frost at it. And fails miserably, maybe hitting Robert.
Oh no.
Ooh, what? Wait, is that by the rules?
Probably. Probably
Is it? I
fumbles.
don't know. You look it up. Get your book out and look
I
it
thought
up.
he's playing by the rules.
Get your book
No,
out and
I
look it
mean-
up. He hits Robert
These
with a
are
Ray
the
of
rules,
Frost.
right?
He feels if you're frozen, maybe he won't eat you.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess
Okay.
this thing doesn't
Wait,
have
oh, he's not
intelligence.
near me. Dang it.
Robert takes 8 damage.
Ow, from a ray of frost?
Yes.
Wow.
From what? Oh, from the wizard?
Fuck yeah. The wizard who shot into melee
I thought first
and
this thing shot him.
the wizard who
Now I
shot in the
realize,
melee
No, it's our ally.
epically failed.
We are the worst party.
I didn't know Ray of
Alright,
frost was that
Friendly,
damage.
friendly fire.
It took us like 10 minutes to figure out if a stream was moving.
Zalos.
When did Ray of frost get so damaging?
Whenever
Jeez.
it wanted
Well,
to.
mine does 3d6 and then 13 to 8.
Okay, well,
Zalos.
yeah.
13 ages numbers are a little different.
Zalos?
Yeah,
No?
I'm-
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? No?
I'm
Do
gonna
stuff.
back up and cast. Oh wait, what action is that? Damn it!
And that's why the book's here.
Oh, does it take? I haven't memorized these things yet, so.
Move near me.
Yeah.
No, I'm
He has an ability that makes people do things when he's near them.
I'm just saying, if he's within 5 feet of me or something like that, the thing has to roll 2 dice and take the worst to hit him if it doesn't attack me.
Oh, so-
disadvantage. Okay.
Bonus actions.
It's
How
my
much time does a
protection
bonus action take?
Ability.
Basically, you give them disadvantage.
That's just a bonus action.
Unless they attack me.
So
That's pretty
okay,
cool.
so it's free.
So if you're, let's see.
So everybody
yeah.
needs to
Okay.
huddle
You only get
next
one,
to
though.
you at all
Yeah.
times.
Attacks a target
So I
other
use-
than you that is within 5 feet of you.
I'll cast
So we all
Shield
need
of
to
Faith
always
on
be next
myself.
to you. Okay.
Give myself a +2 AC,
And it's an always on ability.
Okay.
and then I will
Do
try
you
to.
have a 20 AC now?
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
you
I
just
would-
have like this aura
I
about
will
you that
try to
says,
smash
"Come
this
at
thing
me,
with a hammer."
bro."
I have to have a shield.
All right.
I'm assuming that's
Smash
a standard
away.
for you. Yeah. You good.
All right.
So that's.
You had it, but then it like jellied away, out of the way.
It's 8.
Nice try though.
You put it the Brown Sea.
Well, that's okay. I got my Shield of Faith up.
All right.
What
Zeroth.
What does that do?
For 10 minutes, I have +2 AC.
Zeralt.
You got a frozen
Stay
frozen
with it.
ally and some kind of a jelly trying to eat him.
And it's a bonus action. So I
How
can
far
just
away
use
is
and
it from
attack.
me?
Well, you gotta ask questions I don't know the answer to.
Correction, a human.
I don't know.
It's close.
It's close. It is pretty dang close.
I do not like
That
that.
Ray of
Makes
Frost,
sense.
that did
About
hurt.
20 feet.
Huh?
Ray of Frost did hurt me because
So
that's.
I want to move away from this thing as far as I can without like going into the water. If
You could move.
along
Your
the
back's
water.
to the water over here. The fight's going on right here, but you could move back this way to some dry land.
Okay,
Not
I'll
really.
do that.
You could get
I
about
want
35 to 40 feet. To the
I
wall
want to
from
move.
there.
Well, my full move is 30 feet. I want to angle it so I move away from the water a few
Okay.
steps. Okay,
There's a
that will be
little
really-
corner here in the corner
Yeah.
you can get to.
And I will hit it with a Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Right off the bat. Bam.
Well, it's a cantrip.
That's pretty good, so you can just use it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What kind of damage is an Eldritch Blast?
It's 1d10 plus my
Is
charisma.
it a special type of damage or?
I don't know.
What is this thing's intelligence score?
I do not. Well, I know, but you do not know.
Okay. Then
It is-
I do not know if I should be able to use my ability or not.
It is force damage.
Okay. And you have to roll to attack. Everything.
All right, so I add my proficiency bonus, right?
What is this?
It tells you in the Eldritch.
No, it doesn't say. It's just cat. I don't know what to add to my attack.
I don't
It's
know.
like
I didn't look at
Raw,
spells
he
or
doesn't
anything,
have
so.
intelligence.
It should tell you like your what kind of attack. What all it does for.
Um,
Apply your magical attack bonus, which should be your magical spellcasting stat. Plus
I like
your
that you hear that
proficiency
and you're like,
bonus,
look
yeah.
at your taco bag like, better not be.
It was.
Some of them have specific things.
Yeah, it's a
So
good dog.
All right, so 12.
sometimes it says make a ranged attack. This makes a ranged spell attack, which should be your
Ranged spell attack.
spell, whatever your spell casting
Yeah.
ability is,
And
plus
my-
your proficiency bonus.
All right, so that's a 17.
Okay, that will easily hit.
Okay. And that does.
Ooh.
So that is 13 force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do 13 force damage to it. It is very, very upset with you.
And can I use?
If it could be upset.
If it has the intelligence to be upset. We don't know yet. Its intelligence is unknown.
Do I have? So we get the action and a move. Would it cost me an action
I do,
to
but I don't know if my character
to
would know.
glance up at the ceiling to make sure there aren't any more of these things?
Yes, at this point. Since you moved and then did this, I would say yeah.
Okay, very well. Then that's the end of my turn.
Oh, so that doesn't matter then, okay.
Alright, he's going to attempt to attack Robert again.
So he actually hits the other thing, since he rolled so horrible.
He's going to try to jelly you.
He's gonna attack Robert. And he misses.
Oh, I thought that was wizard.
No. It's the ogre. The ogre. It's been called an ogre.
Well, it's when
Even though
you're
he's not an
attacking
ogre.
spells.
The ogre is not an ogre. I needed a name, so I call it the ogre. I don't know why. Duran's Rubicon.
Alright, I'm going to viciously mock it.
The worst looking pudding I've ever seen.
You look like diarrhea!
Alright.
That's a spell.
And this actually doesn't need it to have any sort of intelligence, so I can just use it.
Crap,
Okay.
puddings and you.
You unleash a string of insults. It does not have to understand me,
I thumb my nose.
and it is psychic damage.
I'll bite my.
Okay.
Bite
Your
my
tongue.
I bite my
Well, let's see,
thumb
how
at
does
you.
this work? How does the attack roll for this work?
It's probably whatever your base stat is for
usually
your
gets-
class, plus your proficiency bonus.
Enchantments of the creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, it just automatically works. Sweet.
There's no saving throw or anything?
Save or die.
It must it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll before it's the end of its next.
What's your spell save DC?
How do you calculate that?
What's your casting stat? Is it charisma for Bart?
No, it's Wisdom. Pretty sure.
So 8 plus your wisdom plus your
Wisdom or
proficiency.
Charisma, same thing.
Okay.
So,
Like
8 plus
charisma
6,
for
so
Bard.
14.
And
I think
proficiency
most
doesn't
people
matter
would be
then?
14.
So proficiency.
Yeah,
is
proficiency
one.
bonus does go.
So it's 16 then.
Oh, well, no, because it's normally 8 plus.
Oh, 8 plus 4, so 14, I guess. Yeah.
Plus proficiency.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
14.
It
Which
fails.
I think is probably 2 for you.
So you
Vice
do your
versa, too.
1d4 psychic damage to it.
3 damage.
Okay.
And it
Your mother was
also
a, what can we say?
has disadvantage
And
on its
smelled
next
of
attack
elderberries.
rolls.
and for the record, it's charisma in case it ever matters.
Your mother was a
They're
good
the same.
wine.
Same.
In case it ever
Yeah,
matters.
in case it never matters.
Yeah. All right.
So it's charisma. Okay, good.
It is now
Thank you.
disadvantaged because you insulted it, even though it's too stupid to know what you did. Snoggard.
Yeah, this is one of those spells that doesn't even
All
have
right,
to have
I'll
an
move up
intelligence.
next
It doesn't have to understand you. It's just
to
like, blah, blah, blah,
this
and it's like,
one.
oh god,
Okay.
oh god.
That's interesting.
And you tag it?
I
Yeah,
psychic.
it's right to
I
check
guess
that
I could
one,
try.
yeah.
That's why I was checking.
A lot of mine do it.
So I'm a plus.
So I just psychically
What are you
insulted
using?
a slime.
longsword.
Okay.
Because we got an extra longsword. So.
Yeah,
It's
because
using the longsword. Okay.
Yeah. So 17.
You hit.
Is that a crime to just psychically insult a slime?
12. To it.
This thing's got to have some sort of resistances. It's made of goo.
It does no damage to it, and instead it splits into 2 jellies.
Hey, it makes it easier to track.
Oh, good. So I was right. It does stuff that we don't want.
Splits it in half. Now there's 2 of them that are hungry.
Oh yeah.
Hungry, hungry hippo.
way to go, buddy.
I can't do it.
See, I can do it without doing that.
Yes.
It's like,
I gotta do a little
now
math.
there's 2 of them.
He's got to divide by 2. See, now the hit points are less.
No, it's now 2 of them.
But they split.
It now has more attacks.
Oh,
Don't
good.
worry, it's disadvantage.
Now he's got more. Are they both
Both
disadvantaged?
disadvantage.
No,
We
no.
might need to choose which one's disadvantaged.
They're
then.
both disadvantaged.
They're the same.
You
creature.
insulted.
Well, oh, they
it.
did both come from the same thing. I insulted.
Yeah, you insulted it.
Yeah.
It's still. I just think it's still feeling pretty bad about your insults. You know.
Yeah,
It's good.
Just because you split doesn't
Nope.
mean you're suddenly.
They're new jellies.
What?
Yep.
No, they're still disadvantaged
Nope.
if they attack you.
Yep.
way to give it an advantage.
Yeah.
No, it's disadvantaged if it's attacked.
It's no longer disadvantaged. They're new jellies.
Alright. So, Tarwin, Mario, she's going to apologize to you.
I'm sorry.
It's attacking him.
No, I got shot in the back with
The
it.
wizard that's helping you is apologizing to you. She says she'll do better this time.
I'm sorry.
I'll aim higher.
So she decides to Ray of Frost again
Oh,
on one of them.
here we go.
I have a question. What would happen if I tried to
hits.
prestidigitation
Robert,
this
again.
Because it looks really dirty.
Oh wait, she's disadvantaged though if she's attacking me.
She hit the.
I have to check something.
She hit Jelly 1.
Jelly 1.
She hit Jelly 1.
Jelly 1.
Feeling jelly.
She hit Jelly
Yeah,
1.
it's just if they attack you, it doesn't matter what they use.
Cool. You're done slicing it, right?
Yeah, I did that a while back. I'm up there protecting.
Zalos.
That was literally 5
Go to
seconds ago.
squish it with my hammer.
Hammer
No,
time.
don't you son of
I'm using a hammer.
a...
It'll be
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's how
13.
break up the
Alright, it breaks into 5 more.
Oh,
No, I'm just
Yes!
messing with you. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do the
Oh, these might have new abilities.
Oh, I thought this said lubricate for a second. I was like, what kind of spell is that?
What kind of weapon do you have?
Warhammer.
That's bludgeoning.
So 10 damage.
Hold on a second.
It breaks into more. In
Did you not read the
G4
monsters
more.
No, I didn't read the monster. Somebody didn't buy the book before the
Yes.
the game started. So
That is exactly the problem.
Since it just came out, probably.
I'm not saying
today.
Of course,
anything.
so it's your
welcome.
fault. So it's your
Yeah.
fault.
No.
Clearly.
Okay.
So you should have just
What
never
damage
even
you
bought
do?
it so he wouldn't know.
10.
On the one that got Ray Frosted or a different one?
The one that got rare frosted.
Okay, it looks very damaged, but there's always a but, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
always
5
a
of
but.
them here.
True.
There might be some extras, but we don't know about those yet.
Your weapon seems to have corroded a bit when you hit it. You now suffer a permanent -1 penalty to damage rolls.
What?
Sir, your glowing green hammer looks kind of dinky now.
Yes.
It eats weapons.
It's made of acid. Who would have thought?
Oh,
Wait, is your
that's
weapon
not-
damaged too?
Wait. Never mind. Hold on.
It may depend upon what it's made out of.
Never mind. Never mind.
Like
It's
the
fine?
Never mind,
gelatinous
it's
cube, I
fine.
don't think it does
It's
anything
fine.
with metal.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stop arguing over it. It's fine.
We're not. Are we?
Stop arguing over it. It's fine. All right, Zeral. One of them looks really like hammered into the ground pretty badly.
I'm going to use my.
Looks really hammered.
Can I use my move action to glance around the?
Told you the monsters are
ceiling.
kind of glazed, man.
Pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Like a donut.
You actually see a little bit of a trail though, like it had been following you for a
That's a
little
different
bit.
type of glazed, Robert.
I will Eldritch
I don't
Blast
think
the
you're
one
doing
that's
that
beat
to
up.
this
All right. You try to Eldritch Blast the one that's beat up, and you're gonna hit Robert.
No, he's not.
No, you're not.
No, he's gonna hit.
Don't even bother
He's
with
gonna hit the
It's
intended
dead.
target.
It's dead.
Yeah. it's-
Okay, now hold on.
Unless you can't, unless you can do less than 2 damage.
Until the
cannot
fighter
do less than
slices
2
it into
damage.
another one.
I think he
Now.
sucks up
Sorry,
energy
3
or
damage.
something.
Yeah. So, when I reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to my
We'll go ahead and roll your
charisma.
damage because you might have taken it to negative.
Yeah, that's true. It does say 0.
charisma
We're playing by the
modifier
rules, right?
Plus
Higher.
your warlock level. So that will be I gain 8 temporary hit points.
But
So
you
you
use
ate
roll your damage.
its
You don't know
soul?
if you got it to 0 or not. That's a very powerful ability. So you think you would have to
Yeah,
hit it
I
back to
agree with
0.
that.
Jeez.
Okay, so you gain 8 hit points.
Yeah.
All right, the
Temporary hit points.
Okay, for how long?
They go away after the battle's done.
Okay.
So you gain temporary until the end of combat. Pretty cool.
Because that's how temporaries work, I think.
The other jelly tries to attack Robert. Oh, sorry, it was disadvantaged. But
Yes, it was.
the 3 on the first one would not matter, and I take
It
a lower.
tries.
So there's no point in rolling one. Drons.
All right, I'm going to continue to psychically insult it.
The new one is cyclically insulted.
Father
Apparently,
was a gelatinous cube.
it'll have to make its check.
My gelatinous technically drawn.
It failed because I have no dice rolling abilities.
Your brother was a troll.
It takes 4 damage
All right,
and is now very, very sad because of what I said
Sad
to
and
it.
impressed.
Snow guard.
I'll go like total full defense wherever that.
What does a
All right.
depressed slime look like?
Harwin will try to Ray Frosted again.
Is it extra droopy?
Okay, well I can roll
Just a
for the
puddle.
NPC apparently.
Does it crit it?
No.
I don't think spells can crit in this game.
All right, Zalos. It's pretty hurt at this point.
I'm going to smash it with my hammer.
All right, you smash it quickly.
Okay, so 18.
It's pretty hurt at this point.
Yeah, it hits. It's pretty smashed into the
I can't
ground.
believe the some of the things
3
you said
damage.
to it, but you know,
Well, you could,
you know, it's
I'm a little
war's war.
nauseous, actually.
3 damage. All right,
That's
Geralt.
Hey, I'm a duty mountain.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Bard.
Go ahead. Roll natural 1.
No.
So you can nuke Tracy. No, you
Probably
got
gonna
it.
hit
Oh, he'll be disadvantaged. Oh no, he won't. No, he's not.
Go and roll your damage. You're overpowered
That sounds
blast.
like a really low DC.
Plus 5,
They're all
14.
14s.
It is dead.
Just
Force blew it into the wall.
I just gained
Plus,
8
and
more
those
temporary
are
hit points.
4 on her stat.
And the battle's over, so you just lost.
Yeah, I guess it's just
Plus
four.
proficiency or 2.
I gotta see if those
Oh, so it just
stack
gets
at
better
all.
as you
Okay, I need to heal myself, but first I'm going to walk over to the wizard and slap her in the face.
Don't look at me, I'm not the wizard.
She Ray Frost you.
How dare you?
Okay, now use the hammer. Now we don't have a wizard.
Drons. Who's Drons? Who's Drons?
Yay.
Who's Snowguard?
I did stuff.
Who's Zalos?
I did bad stuff. I psychically insulted a slime.
All right.
Oh! Unless a feature that grants you temporary hit points has a duration, they last until they're depleted or you finish a long rest.
Okay.
So I guess they stay.
We just stay for a very long
I don't
time.
think they stack.
They do not stack.
I would say they would not stay. You only have 8.
Yeah, no.
So you take
So,
the highest.
like,
probably.
if you have 10 and you gain 12, you can have 12. But you don't get 22.
Right.
So
It,
you will not
it
stack.
just
You have
takes
8
the
temporary
highest.
hit points.
Everybody would be
Yeah,
playing.
that would be the most powerful.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself. This is plus my wisdom, so
We also have
Yeah, I did my
9.
job.
okay, 9.
Wait. So
Yep.
does the does it get better over time? The,
After I
I need to
slap
check
the
that
wizard.
just to make sure.
All right. The wizard
The,
apologizes.
The saves. That's
So she melts
Yeah,
after
well, it
her.
goes up,
So, like,
it goes up with your proficiency.
speed milk.
She's
that.
not appear.
Even
She's not appreciate being slapped, so she melts.
Well, I
acid
slap her
over
and
you.
says, "All it's
Proficiency and
forgiven."
You take.
So
Alright,
the
so we
saves
go
are never
back to
really
the
high.
skeleton.
So these spells kind
Sorry,
of
one
just
more to roll.
don't become useful.
lot of
as time
damage.
goes by.
No,
Alright.
no. Their ability to get to
So you want to keep
save doesn't
stripping?
go up. What's the name of
22
that?
damage.
Okay, I hug her and we both
What's
melt
the name of
together.
that? That spell. What's the name of that spell?
In the. Whoa, sorry. All right, so this you've taken care of this.
Vicious mockery.
You have the skeleton with the orc arrows in the pool.
Because obviously it's meant to be good at 17th level too. I mean, usable. But I don't see how it's
Have you
usable.
seen any evidence of orcs at all?
Well, you would know they're in the area.
Oh, we're right out on the
You know it's-
surface.
Well, see,
But
this
down
is
in
how I
this
know it's supposed
cave?
to
You've
be
not seen any
usable
orcs down in
at
this
17th
cave.
level.
Somebody's killing bodies in this cave, though.
So-
Apparently.
If it only goes up by proficiency,
So-
how the hell did they fail saves later? Because I know their dice rolls get pretty good.
Well, it might be that.
Actually,
Well, as you
know
go
what?
up level, once you'll be able to.
And you have the
proficiency
stairway
goes
up.
Yeah,
Or
but
the
their saves will
still
way
stream
overpower
out.
proficiency game.
I have mage hand. How far away is this thing?
20
You know what
feet
I'm
deep.
saying?
Yeah, but.
So how the hell
That
is
battle
supposed to
reminds
actually
me
work?
of
See,
a
I'm only-
time when we were
6. So
raiding
let's
the
see,
elves.
6
Ran into a
four,
green
it's
slime.
What?
plus 8.
I'm
so
telling a
You were
tale.
raiding the
That
elves.
gives you 18
Yes,
at
as
level 17.
soldiers.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Humans and elves have been allies for
They
years.
don't even- they don't even have to roll.
So,
Well, maybe the
Arguing
monster
with the
progression
NPCL.
isn't that high.
Oh.
Because I notice our
Yeah,
saves
back
don't
in
go
my
up that
days,
quickly
being a
either.
soldier,
Because like,
protecting the
if that's the
borders.
case, the enemy won't even have to roll.
So I-
Ran into a green slime.
Yeah, well,
They turned 4 party members into it, but we finally took care of it.
Why were you raiding the elves? Though we've been allies for years.
This was a long time ago.
For
I thought we used to
500
battle or something.
No, there's.
Oh, well,
elves
whatever.
and-
I have some story. I
elves
gotta
and
tell
humans are-
tales or
Okay.
something, apparently.
alright,
Okay.
I cast mage
Great, nobody cares, old man.
hand.
Or not,
Okay.
tell you,
I cast
Shaggy.
mage hand to inspect the skeleton.
Hey, John.
It's a skeleton. You do notice as you
Well, possession.
as you move it around, you do notice a bit of a glint from the light thing you put in there. Something with
It glistens.
some rings on its finger. And you also notice that it does have some kind of a stick in its hand.
You'd be overly
Alright,
excited
so
fighter.
the first thing I do is I have the mage
my
hand
gosh,
bring
wait.
up the.
Is this John? Is giving us stuff?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Don't insult. Okay, it's gone. It's
Don't
gone.
blame
now.
me.
This is how a normal
Don't,
adventure you get.
don't blame me. I don't know what all this reward stuff is for.
Oh,
You've not even
I
done
forgot.
anything to earn it.
I forgot he
The
talked to
mage
the owner.
hand
I forgot.
pulls up one ring, delivers it to me, then goes back down, retrieves the other ring,
Or
brings it to
thingy.
me,
Okay.
and then gets the stick. The stick is not more than 10 pounds, correct?
The stick explodes when the mage hand touches it. Big
Really?
deal. No, it doesn't. It does look like it's a magical stick.
Okay. It's not more than 10 pounds though. Like, is it the size of a wand?
About the exact size of a wand.
Okay. So it brings the wand up to me again. So I have the 2 rings
So he's
and the
got a
wand.
ring, 2 rings, a wand, and boots. Great.
The rings don't look magical.
Okay.
They look normal. They may or may not be worth something. You may be able to appraise them, but I don't know how good you are at appraising stuff.
I'm very good at appraising stuff.
That wasn't how I can do it. I was talking to you.
What do you think these rings are worth?
Okay.
Roll an appraisal check.
That would be insight,
Roll an
which
insight
I
check.
get plus 12 to.
I very deliberately, you notice I
How
do
do you
not.
plus 12?
Cause one of my bonuses that let my proficiency go for double.
I do not hand you the rings. You're looking at them in my hand.
Okay.
Wow.
So plus 4. What's your
Plus
stat?
4, then plus 4 for the stat, and then
So it should be 8.
no, there was a way this worked. Hold on.
I don't know either.
I think I did something wrong.
Say.
I might have.
Yeah, this battle reminds me about a time I was by a pool.
Shut up, old man.
One time you said
You know,
something.
like
God.
there was a waterfall. The
That
water
one
ran
time,
the wrong
hold on,
way.
no, there's a reason I did this, and I need to figure out why.
Just
We'll just roll the dice for now. Figure it out later.
Well, I'll just go with 12.
We'll go with 8 for now, and then we'll figure out
Oh,
why later.
okay, so I'm gonna get penalized, even though I might be.
Just roll a die. It's not even gonna
penalized.
matter. Jeez.
No, you're.
There you go. If that would have been a 12, man. Damn it. Oh well.
What'd you roll?
You rolled a 4.
All right, great. They're
12.
they're platinum. They're normal platinum rings. All you needed was a 10. On a 4 plus 8, you get a 12. You're fine.
Hold on.
So you found platinum.
You found 2 platinum rings. You value them to be probably in the area of 50 to 75 gold each.
Okay. Everybody knows I'm putting these in my pocket, but they're the party's rings. When we sell them, we will split it.
You don't like that.
What about the boots?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Lawful.
Okay.
Of course,
And-
if I don't see those
The
rings,
boots we were not splitting. They are mine.
The wand. Does anybody want to detect magic on this wand?
can't
I
detect
thought you
monsters.
could do it all.
No, he can't do it all day.
I don't have that.
This is
Oh, that's right. You just.
The
talked about
wizard
having
would
it.
probably really want to know what that wand is.
I will try to determine what it is. It's a wand.
Alright, I'll do my arcana.
I don't get Arcana.
Oh, yeah. I thought everybody's got it.
No.
Nope, I don't have
Oh.
Arcana.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things you have to be trained in.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
be
really?
proficient in.
I didn't see if there was.
You can use it. You said basically you do an intelligence check if you don't have it. If you're not proficient,
Okay,
in it, you can
well-
intelligence check.
19.
Nope. Rolled off a 20 though.
You, for some reason,
I may have seen it before. I've been in battle against the
for
elves.
some reason, the dumb fighter,
I'm not dumb. I'm average
sorry,
intelligence.
the dumb human,
I've been around mages and stuff, you know, in war against the
you've
elves.
killed some mages that were holding one. You say, "Oh, I've seen that before. It's a wand of magic missile."
And what